welcome. Please excuse me while I am still setting up stuff in the background. But hello, welcome. Hello, oh goodness. We have got some very flashbang. I literally looked at this before stream and it wasn't like this. There we go. A little better. Now it's worse. Why? Why? Are you good? Are you good now? Are we good? We're good. Okay. Let's make the guns on stream look a little better. There we go. There we go. All right. Now that I'm done struggling. Hello. Hello, how's it going? Mansum, first. Hello, welcome. A Smith & Wesson Model 317. I don't know what that is. It's probably a revolver. But I'm curious. It's a revolver. Small J-frame revolver. Not the BAFTA. Hello, welcome. Tikka T3X. Very nice. Welcome, welcome. How is it going on this fine Monday? We know everybody loves Mondays after all. So, remember how I said that we were gonna... Remember how I said we were gonna have a schedule for this week? Remember that? Yeah, so that didn't really happen, did it? But, you know what we can do? We can create the schedule right now. Schedule. But there's stuff that I actually was planning on planning this week. So we are gonna make the schedule. Fail to plan to fail. I mostly just fail. And the plan is nowhere to be found. Let's see. VTuber schedules aren't real. They can't direct your actions. You're correct. So, the first day of the schedule today. What are we gonna do today? I don't know. Stream at 8. What are we gonna do today? We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out as we go. Tuesday, no stream Tuesday. Wednesday, we're gonna have a gun cleaning stream. Gun cleaning stream on Wednesday. At what time do Wednesday streams usually start? I don't know. I should pay attention to that. Unfortunately, I do not. So, what other days are we streaming? Oh, wait, what day is Valentine's Day? It's the 14th, right? The 14th? That is Friday. All right, so Friday is Valentine's Day. So obviously we gotta have a very like a very fitting romantic stream on Valentine's Day, of course. And we're not don't use gun lube for your Valentine's Day activities. Unless your Valentine's Day activities actually include guns. Then it's probably okay. So Valentine's stream, what time do we start Valentine's stream? Let's start at like 4 p.m. 4 p.m. on Valentine's Day. A little earlier. And just in case for some reason someone might have like actual Valentine's Day plans, maybe it'll be before that. Is it is that gonna happen? No. Do any of you have Valentine's Day plans? Am I the only loser here? Probably. See, so then this Sunday, shoot guns on Valentine's Day. That's a good plan. That's a good Valentine's Day plan. Let's see, Sunday. Ooh, should I do that stream on Sunday? We can have a week of all the exciting streams. Sure. I had a stream idea. That we're gonna do on Sunday. Your plan most days is to shoot guns? You shoot guns most days? I wish I had the money to shoot guns every day. Ammo's gonna get expensive. $22, okay. I guess if you have property and some 22, then it wouldn't be too bad. If you have to go to a range and have 22, it's unfortunate. New Sentai? What is Sentai? Super Sentai? Super Sentai, is that what we're talking about? I've seen that before. Yeah, Super Sentai is what you're talking about? Okay. Very nice. I have not watched any of it. I don't think I've seen any of it ever. I'm gonna be honest. Sentai Goldsjäger, oddly themed with rings and bribes. Rings and brides. 50th anniversary. Oh my goodness. I forgot to get water. I forgot to get water before I started stream. I tried to take a drink and my cup was empty. Ugh. Struggling out here. Hmm. We gotta... Better than taking a swig of yesterday's coffee? Why? Wait, what's wrong with yesterday's coffee? I don't drink coffee. Does coffee like go bad in one day? Why is yesterday's coffee bad? Can't you just like reheat it? Or I guess if it's cold coffee, then put it in the fridge. Majestic Potato, welcome. Smith & Wesson 290. Man, everyone's pulling out the weird Smith & Wesson revolvers today. I'm gonna have to look up what that one is too. Probably just some weird J-frame revolver again. 296. Oh, that's one of those super itty bitty Airlight revolvers. Gross. Gross. Wait, it's even worse than a J-frame. Coffee oxidizes and tastes nasty after one day. Interesting. All right, so this week's streams, a lot of exciting stuff. See, should we? Should we do a community day? Start doing like community game days? Would you all be interested in that? Where's my Steam? There's my Steam. Do like community Helldivers or whatever other games You play with people. I haven't been getting a real bad Helldivers itch, I'll be honest. We might do a little bit of Helldivers today if the conversation slows down too much. We're gonna add a community gaming day to the schedule for Saturday. Exciting stuff. Did that one sketchy South African chatter come through with the CT9 stock? They have not yet. They've not. They did stop by a few streams ago, drop a single chat message, and then bounce. I think they dropped a couple chat messages and then bounced. But we've but look, here it is. Here's the gun I need the stock for. Ban evader? A ban evader? Ban him again. Man, don't get many of those here. Okay, so here is this week's schedule. So today, no plan. Today's to be determined. Good job, streamer. Tuesday is our off of stream day. Wednesday, Wednesday's a good stream. Wednesday is going to be gun cleaning. So gun cleaning on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to have a just chatting and hanging out. Friday's Valentine's Day, so we're going to have a romantic Valentine's Day stream. Of course, we're going to have a romantic Valentine's Day stream on Friday. Saturday, we're gonna plan Saturday to be like community Helldivers or something. That'll be good. I'll always have fun. And then Sunday, we're gonna be trying something new. Actually, we're gonna be trying something new on Sunday. So when I'm watching streams, right? When I'm watching someone else do their live streams, the streams that is it a guilty pleasure that I enjoy them? Maybe. The streams that I enjoy, be it a guilty pleasure or not, are those stupid, like, streamer suffer challenge stream things. So, what we're gonna do on Sunday is we're gonna do an endurance stream. We're gonna do an endurance stream on Sunday because I have a huge jar by huge jar, I mean, is it the 80-ounce one? An 80-ounce I think, jar of pickles, you see. And so I think that would be just perfect. Just perfect. Putting in a jar? No, we're not putting me in a jar. I'm consuming the jar. Yeah, 2.4 liters. Goodness sakes. Making me read American measurements. Gross. 2.4 liters. I have a 2.4 liter jar of pickles. And unlike some streamers, particularly some VTubers, I have a hand cam. So as we're going through this pickle endurance stream, you can see the progress. How's that a challenge if you like pickles? Have you tried to eat 2.5 liters of anything? So pickles, very, very acidic. I do enjoy pickles, which is why we're doing pickles and not like mayonnaise or something. But I expect that they will not be enjoyed for the whole stream. But that's what we're gonna do on Sunday. We're gonna do a stream where I attempt to eat almost 2.5 liters of pickles. What kind of pickles? The ones I have are these ones. Not those ones. Where are they? These ones. These ones. These are the pickles I have. 2.4 liters of pickles and juice. It depends on the type of pickle. You had one today. It's basically just cucumber. and chat. All right, chat. Today, we're going to be eating my entire mustard collection. No, you don't want to just eat mustard. Whole pickles would have been better. Would it though? So you can get like the whole pickles, right? But look at how much empty space there is in that. You get less volume of actual pickles when you get whole pickles than you do when you get the sliced pickles. ASMR and progress. You want pickle eating ASMR? Yeah, so we've got these. No, you don't want it. Yes, and for stream, we're gonna have 4 hours of pickle eating ASMR. But I mean, you're gonna be able to see the progression because we have hand cam, which is still like flashbangingly bright. Nope, not that. Manual. We're doing manual brightness adjustment. Is that a little better? Is that better? I can't tell if that's better. It's at least dimmer. It might just be dim though. I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Whatever that's it at, it'll be okay. All right, so let's put that schedule. Put that schedule in the Discord. So at least it's somewhere. Stream schedule. Oh goodness. Why am I zoomed in so much? Okay, so here is this week's schedule. So today, we're figuring it out as we go. Tomorrow is off day from stream. Wednesday, we will be doing some gun cleaning. How many guns do we have to clean? 4? We've got 5? 1, 2, 5. We've got 5 guns to clean on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we will be cleaning 5 guns. Thursday can be a dedicated just chatting, hanging out. I don't know, reaction and day stream, whatever. Friday, we're gonna have a romantic Valentine's Day stream. Yes, I do know what we're gonna be doing, but we're being mysterious. So Friday stream's gonna be good. Hopefully. Saturday we will be doing some community gaming, some Helldivers, or possibly something else if people want something else instead, but something that we play with community. And Sunday we'll be trying something new and doing our pickle suffer stream. I'll probably only be suffering after like the first little bit. So that is this week's schedule. So now I guess we have to figure out what to do for the rest of today. So if anyone has any ideas for what to do today, that'd be wonderful. Cause, well, I don't know what to do today. I'm here scrolling through YouTube, seeing if there's anything exciting on my homepage. SHOT Show 2026 predictions. And we're going to predict an event that is over 11 months away. See, have I saved anything in my watch later? Ooh, I have. I have. Let's see. We have. We're gonna watch this. I've been wanting to watch this video and I forgot about it. We have British. We're gonna react to a reaction video, guys. We are really gonna play the meta here. We're gonna react to a British guy reacting to American guns. We are absolutely playing the meta. Ferocious. We do have the Waifu 11, the Waifu 1911 out today. So we can head pat Rem today. There you go. Is that everything you hoped it would be? Yep. I'm glad. I'm glad. So, without further ado, British man. Next up, American reacting to British man reacting to American guns. Let's see how horrible this is.
Now, it'll always be crazy to me, the ability to walk into a store and buy a gun. In America, that's where it is. So today...
Chat, raise your hand if it's crazy that you're able to buy a gun. Oh, no hands? Okay.
Today we're going to be watching a video called Top 5 Guns for Home and Defense. I'm interested to see what kind of attachments we can get. Extended mag, silencer, red dot. Let's do this. All right.
None of those are guns. We're going to watch a video about the best guns for home defense. I hope we get attachments. Friggin' British people.
Being said, probably the number one choice for a firearm. We're not really going to do a countdown method. I'm just going to go down the line here.
Hold on a minute.
We've got...
Bro, I thought it was just handguns. You're telling me right now, if I lived in America and I was a US citizen, I could walk into a gun store and buy that pump shotgun.
Why is that surprise? Of all the things to be surprised about, being able to buy a shotgun? A shotgun is like the only thing you can buy in the UK. Don't be surprised by that. Europeans can get silencers without restrictions. It's true, most of them can. Some places in Europe, it is in fact easier to get a gun with a suppressor on it than without. Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear the siren out there? They're required? I don't know if they're required, but some places it literally does make owning a gun easier if you have a suppressor on it.
Holy!
A Maverick 88. And of course, this is just a 12 gauge shotgun. This particular one is a 6-shot. You can get the Mossberg 500, the Mossberg 590A1. You can get the Maverick 88. All of these shotguns, which have different prices depending on how high
budget
you want to go in terms
shotguns.
of quality.
Just a budget
The
pump.
Maverick 88 is
Fair enough.
generally going to be
Fair
the
enough.
cheapest shotgun in their line.
How much?
These generally run about $269.
Nice. 69. How old is this? 5 months ago? I don't know how old this video is. You can definitely get a Turkish shotgun for cheaper than that. And now that you have your Shockwave, you're tempted to get the 598 one. So you can put a bayonet on it. Do it. Bayonets make everything at least 10 times cooler.
You can
$369. I thought my guy was going to say about 10,000. They are cheap.
feed them a variety.
Okay, being surprised by that is fair enough. 'Cause even though they can own shotguns in Britain, they do be expensive.
Variety of 12 gauge loads that'll definitely suit all of your needs for home defense. The nice thing about shotguns is, of course, they throw a nice big spread. So if you're not familiar with them, a shotgun throws multiple pellets when you shoot it.
Oh, we're about to hear some FUD lore right here.
Yeah.
As you can see in this vial, I'm going to B-roll for you. You have different shot sizes. So you have birdshot, you have buckshot, you have plated versus non-plated, you have slugs. If many of you watch some of our other videos, I mean, you have cut shells.
This might be a stupid question, but I'm just going to ask anyway because I don't know the answer. Do
I'm here to-
those go through
I'm here to answer your question. Good British man.
me? That's so sounds.
Yes. yes, they would go through you. At least the buckshot and the slug. Probably not the birdshot.
So I feel like I know the answer, but I want confirmation. Those big pellets at the top of what he just showed, these ones, do they go through me? If somebody
Yes. Yes.
shoots me on the head, are they going out the other side? Let me know.
If many of you watch some of our other videos, I mean, you have cut
They,
shells.
they may not go in a straight
gotta
line
get
through.
shot.
Frangible ammo, breachers.
But they will leave
shotguns give
some
you a lot
direction.
of flexibility in terms of how exactly you're going to run a shotgun for home defense.
Would you like to
Plus-
find out? I don't know. Collab. Mr. Adam Kuser. I'll collab with you in real life. I'll show you how these things work. I'm a trained professional. You can trust me. We literally have a 12 gauge right here. A little more exciting than those ones he's showing, but yeah, real life collab. He would have to visit me because I can't take all of my stuff to the land of the Brits.
Okay.
If you're getting up in the middle of the
Can I just take that question back? I'm sorry for asking and wasting your time. My bad.
night and you don't know what's going on, a shotgun's going to give you a better
He has a Vector down here. This Vector he's probably just gonna hold the place of just all pistol caliber carbines.
opportunity to actually stop the person in their tracks on the first shot by having that wider shot pattern and being able to stop the threat.
Yep.
Most shotguns
You're not
generally
making it
don't
through the door, mate.
penetrate too bad if you use like a low velocity buckshot or if you use like a standard velocity number 4 buckshot. We found that that's probably about the best
Chris
load
Vector.
to use
Thanks for the follow.
in-house
Welcome.
with the shotgun. Now, some of you are probably asking, well, I can't really handle the recoil, or my wife is
You need to buy. I need one of these too. I have almost bought a Vector a few times, but I just never have. They're super cool, but there's always like something else that's like, ooh, I can buy a Vector later.
going to pick the gun up and use it. She can't handle the recoil. Well, simple. My second choice is a beautiful Mossberg 500.
They look.
No, you can't just say that now we're gonna have a slightly smaller shotgun. Oh,
It's a
So
20
sick.
gauge. It's a high
They look
capacity
so
20 gauge
cool.
pump action shotgun, and you can have a variety of 20 gauge loads to run in this gun that are low recoil but still highly effective. Okay, again, it offers
technically a Scorpion or MP5 clone is probably better. They're just so cool. Yeah. So the Vector The whole purpose of the Vector is for more controllable full auto with the mass of the reciprocating parts of the gun moving more vertically. So it really shines in full auto. But unfortunately, the lawmakers in this country have done and ignored the Constitution. And so we can't have that.
Offers the same benefits as any other shotgun, but in a slightly smaller caliber, a little bit less kick, a little bit less recoil.
You get a silencer?
Allowing you to keep.
So even the British guy is surprised that there's no silencers here. When the British guy is surprised that we can't have something, you know it's bad. But also, so far, 2 of his top 5 guns are pump action shotgun and slightly smaller pump action shotgun.
Keep the rounds on target, and this is a great gun for a lady.
This is a FUD list for sure.
Framed, anybody that just can't quite handle the recoil of a 12 gauge.
All right.
So shotguns are, as you can see, are a wonderful addition to the potential home defense arsenal. So that's my first 2 picks, are the 20 and 12 gauge pump shot.
Are we the only country that separately controls suppressors? I think so. I can't think of any other country that specifically tracks suppressors. Like there's some countries that will track guns and guns with suppressors. But I can't think of any other countries that separately control suppressors. That doesn't mean they're not there. It just means I could be stupid.
Shotguns. Some of you want something smaller. And
the Taurus Judge. This is the fuddiest. This is the fuddy. Maybe that's a governor. I can't tell. This is the fuddiest top 5 home defense gun lists ever. You read that somewhere? Can't remember where. You also think of anyone that regulates them on their own? Yeah.
that's where something like the Smith & Wesson Governor.
I feel like that's still going to blow your head off.
This
Yeah,
is
it's a
their new
Governor.
stainless variant. This particular gun has not been out very long. This is kind of new for 2014.
Oh, 2004. This video's from 2014. No wonder his takes are so fuddy. Oh my goodness. This is like peak 2014 gun content. For home defense, you want a pump shotgun, and a Taurus Judge. Or Smith & Wesson Governor. Still the same concept. Putting the 410 shell in a revolver. Fud takes still has Draco on the wall. Well, yeah, it's still a business. Still gotta sell stuff to make money. Just because you've got bad takes doesn't mean you've got Fud customers.
Is a very nice gun, has a typical, very high quality double single action that you would expect on any Smith & Wesson revolver.
Look at that, man.
This is a wonderful gun.
Wow.
The nice thing about it is
cool.
that, you know, on the outside it just looks like a standard revolver, but you can shoot 2.5-inch 410 shot shells out of it, or 45 Colt ammunition, and you can also fire the 45.
That's going to ruin a day. They are going to ruin a day. Am I right in saying that? You get
way to understate it, British man. Yes, anything that comes out of the barrel of a gun will ruin your day.
getting the receiving end one of them. Yeah, the rest of your day is not going to go so well.
TP on Mooncliff.
Yep.
So from a standpoint of home defense, this gun gives you a ton of different.
The orange chip things? These are hollow points. Oh, 45 ACP hollow points. Because the governor can take 45 Colt, 45 ACP, and 410. Guns and knives. Hello, hello. Clearly not Hornady. Yeah, I think this is some kind of old ammo. This video's from like whenever he said it was forever ago.
So from a standpoint of home defense, this gun gives you a ton of different options because you have shot that you can shoot. You can do like the number 4 buckshot that I think gives you like 4 pellets in a 410, which basically that's 4 projectiles going downrange for each trigger pull.
Well, and to be fair, the FUD lore of getting the huge spread and not having to aim does kind of apply for the judge/governor. Because sending shot down a short rifled barrel, you're going to be lucky if all of the pellets stay on a silhouette at 10 yards.
So this gun holds 6 shots. So 6 and 4, you know, you got
20,
quite a few pellets
30.
going down range there with each shot.
24.
This is a rifle barrel. So that means that shot, as the cup leaves the barrel, it's going to be spinning. And it's going to make that shot disperse in a very, very wide pattern.
Okay, he got there. He got there. Yeah, so the rifling, when you shoot shotgun, when you shoot shot through a rifled barrel, it spreads out more, which is awful.
So if you really need to pepper somebody good at combat ranges inside your home, this is an excellent option. Again, be careful not to load it with something that's going to penetrate
the
too far in
Beyblade
the house.
effect. Yeah,
Many
if you
of
want
us
to
have,
Beyblade
interior
your shot.
drywall, walls, which many homes in America have just standard drywall interior
I know this isn't the norm for you guys, right? This is the norm for you.
What did you just say?
Walls, which many homes, this is an excellent option. Again, be careful not to load it with something that's going to penetrate too far in the house. Many of us have, interior drywall walls, which...
Okay, I thought he was saying that it was not going to penetrate, but it looks like he is in fact warning that it could. Because there's some FUDs out there who'll be like, yeah, and you won't even penetrate the drywall. Yeah, it will.
Many homes in America have just standard drywall interior.
I know this isn't the norm for you guys, right? This is the norm for you guys. Not the norm, but like, it's a thing, right? It's part of the way you guys live. It's in the Constitution. You're the right to bear arms, isn't it? So if I say anything out of turn or disrespectful, I don't mean it at all. But when he says stuff like when you need to if you need to pepper someone real good, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But hey, you ask me right now if somebody breaks into my house, would I prefer to be armed or unarmed? I prefer to be armed. So I love
Base British man.
you guys get to have that.
Walls.
Awesome.
Number 4 buckshot will generally stop in about 4 to 5 layers of drywall, which is good if you're worried about over-penetration. If you have people in the other room.
5 layers of drywall? You have already crossed 2 rooms. At least.
Room that you're concerned with.
That's the only time you worry about over-penetration.
Your family members, your small children that are in other areas of the house, that might be something that you need to consider.
Sorry.
So it all comes down to ammunition choice. I mean, like on this tray here, we show all of the different loads you can put in the Smith & Wesson gun.
You cannot put 9mm in a Governor.
Of course, you have the Taurus Judge, which is a competing model to the Governor. I personally think the Governor is a better gun. That's just my opinion, but I'm a little partial to Smith & Wesson. I like Smith & Wesson's quality. They make some of the most awesome...
I'm so sorry. I've been watching this video on 360p, man. That's my bad.
...on the planet. Now, moving along.
No,
another pistol.
Just think harder.
Want a good, solid handgun for the house.
Yep.
Glock.
You're really not going to go wrong with a Glock 19.
Good old Glock.
All right, now, I know there's probably a lot of people that are watching these videos and they're going, okay, well, these guys are Glock fanboys. These guys, can't think outside of the Glock box. Well, that's
untrue. Outside of the Glocks. Sorry.
Because the thing is, I have a variety of handguns in my house, okay? I'm not going to go wandering through my house and just thinking, okay, what am I going to grab to shoot this perp that just kicked in my door and might be trying to hurt my family or whatever. In my opinion, the Glock 19 is just a no-frills handgun that is very easy to shoot. It's easy to load. You know, the slide is real easy to work. So if you got some young little wife that, you know, doesn't have very
Glock 19 is the most well-rounded pistol. I don't know if it's the most well-rounded anymore.
You know, back and forth. This is a real easy gun.
I mean,
to load
20
and
years
shoot.
ago, yeah,
It's
for sure.
easy to teach someone how to shoot. I just think the
But
Glock 19 is a very
there's a
tough
lot of
contender
very
for
well-rounded
home
What type of
pistols now.
guns do you have?
because
If
of
you
those
do have
reasons.
any at
Easy.
home, don't obviously if you don't want to share, don't share.
What kind of pistols do we have, chat? British man wants to know. So I personally, right, we've got the 1911 here, clearly. Within arm's reach, we've got the Nagant revolver. Oh, I'm gonna slap my mic real quick. We've got the Boberg. Leave that one on the desk, we've got room. What else do we have? Within reach, within reach. So we've got little baby Altor. We've got the HK VP70. I guess technically, this is a pistol, right there. We've got that's basically an arm's reach. Mac 11. I think is that everything that's easily within reach without me having to stand up from my chair? I think so.
Share, but like I feel like this is maybe a conversation some of you guys could maybe have, or maybe do have. What type of gun do you? What you rocking over there, huh? Let me know.
Last but not least, Chris Vector, man. Now,
There's no way he just says the Chris Vector. He's got to say pistol caliber carbine.
I know a lot
What?
of people look at this gun and they think, wow, it's really crazy looking, it's really obscure or whatever.
To be fair, it is crazy looking.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work with
It
the
is
Chris
super cool,
Vector, you know, in recent years, and I think it is a fine firearm. The bolt throw is really short. It's got the recoil reduction system basically into the way the gun is actually
Oh my
engineered
goodness.
to mitigate the recoil of a 45 ACP.
Oh
You
my
have the
gracious.
25 round extended magazines that you can get for it. So you have 25 rounds of 45 ACP in your hand on tap, ready to go. All right, you can run a 230 grain expanding
Look at that.
projectile. You run them at kind of a low velocity. You know, you get your 230.
No, don't run. What your expanding projectile is not going to expand properly if you're running it at low velocity. That's a little bit of a FUD take. Guns and knives. You've got your Python, Anaconda, Smith Wesson 686, Walther PDP, Remington 870, and Glock 17L within arm's reach. I don't think the Remington 870 is a pistol. But maybe. Python and an Anaconda. Those are both cool. I need both of those eventually.
Grain expanding
Is it against the law to
projectile.
have them any other color, or like can you spray them if you want? You know, get a different camouflage on there, different paint job, or
Yes, you can get them in different colors. My favorite color currently is going to be waifu colored. But I don't know. We've got gray, well, light black.
do they by law have to be this dark color?
running at around 850 feet per second. That's something that's not going to overpenetrate your house. Okay, it can go through a few sheets of drywall and it's going to slow down considerably. I mean, don't get me wrong, you should always know
Yep.
what's beyond your target before you.
Okay, Garantham has done drywall tests, and drywall stops very little. Drywall provides very little stopping for like anything other than like 22 and birdshot.
Where you shoot. But personally, I think the 45 kind of has an edge there. This particular rig, of course, low recoil, so very fast follow-up shots.
We got the flashlight
This
attachment and
particular
the
one
red
has
dot.
flashlight on it. So you've got a flashlight available. You've got a red dot sight.
Oh my, this is the one.
This one has a folding stock. This
is the one.
version
The
is an
super
SBR,
tactical one.
So it does require, you know, the paperwork and tax stamp to be filled out on it. But if you want a
SBR.
nice small rig, I mean, this is something that can just ride next to the bed, and you're good to
Bang.
go. This is something you just deploy the stock, close the bolt, or leave it loaded with the safety on, and you've got a wonderful low recoil, rapid follow-up shots, 45 ACP stopping
Did he
power.
just say that you got the stopping
And in
power
my
on there?
opinion, this is just the ideal
My stopping power. Stopping power is not a real measurement.
personal defense weapon, both inside the house or the car
It's an
or
attachment?
wherever you might need a small handy gun to be able to put people down if they're trying to kill you, hurt you, or whatever. This particular gun is just an excellent rig. We are going to be doing a full
damn.
review on the Vector before
Yeah,
too long.
if
That's one
slash
gun
when
that
I get a Vector, I want to get the white one. I'll be honest. The white Vector goes pretty hard.
a while, and I've just been meaning to get out and play with it. So we have many more gun reviews coming. If you like these 5 guns videos, certainly let us know. We've got a lot going on in the way of video production,
Okay.
so we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have an idea for a 5
Sniper
guns video,
rifles.
something that you think we
Sniper-
didn't cover,
sniper
or
rifles.
something that you'd like to see clarified a little more, let me know.
Don't use sniper
and we'll
rifles
do
for home
everything we
defense.
can to make sure we're
Jesus.
not
Yo,
ideal.
I didn't realize you could just go in this store.
Sniper rifles for home defense is not ideal. I mean, it's better than nothing. Better than a pointy stick. But not ideal.
And buy any old gun, man. I thought it was like, you know, a certain type of gun that you're allowed to have in your home, like a handgun, like a Glock. Man's got a flippin' Vector with 5 red dots.
Okay, so I think everyone here probably already knows this. But Americans, while yes, Americans can own a significant amount of guns. We've got a significant amount of freedom for sure. We can't just own anything. So there are restrictions. So most guns with a caliber larger than 50, so basically with a bullet diameter or a bore larger than 1/2 inch, you need either special paperwork or a sporting exemption for. You need special paperwork for short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, any other weapons, destructive devices. So basically, like this, we've got rifle. If I were to shorten the barrel, that now gets scarier, right? And so now I need to do paperwork if I wanted to shorten the barrel on this. Same thing for shotguns. You have to have a 16-inch barrel on rifles and an 18-inch barrel on shotguns. Which is a stupid rule in the first place, because they literally talked about it in this video. You can literally stick 410 shotgun shells in a revolver and it's fine. But if you put a stock on that revolver and don't increase the barrel length to 18 inches, well, that's now a felony. Thanks, America laws. So, Americans can a lot. Also, most people in other countries don't realize that you don't just go in, grab a gun off the shelf, go to the register and like check out like groceries. You do have to do the 4473 background check, which you can argue the effectiveness and constitutionality of that as well, but we're not going to get into that. So, unless you build, that is true. That is true. It is and has always been perfectly legal to build your own guns at home, which I have not done yet. Actually, I've got some projects that I'm working on, but I have not completed. But yes, in America, it is your God-given right and to build guns in your own garage. Or your backyard or your shed or wherever your workbench is, you can build a gun there. And as long as it is legal, when you're done, you're good. So again, you know, your rifle has to have a long enough barrel. Your shotgun has to have a long enough barrel. You still can't have full auto. So you only get one shot per one pull of the trigger. Big sad. And then we're not even going to start touching laws like like 922R. Ugh, gross. Yes, much freedom. Much freedom. I'll be honest, I was expecting this video to be way worse. Way worse. But it wasn't that bad. He's a Mr. Adam. Seems like a pretty cool British guy.
In fact, there were 5 red dot sight on it. Shotguns. There's a P90 on the wall. A sniper rifle. Are you going to tell me you're allowed an RPG next? Or what? I'm going to lie, man. If I was breaking into somebody's house and somebody whipped out an RPG, I'm not stealing them. I'm bringing him stuff. You know what I mean?
Now, you got to do way too much paperwork to get an RPG. It's not worth it. I'm going to be honest. Not worth it. Not worth it. Hey, man, this guy seems pretty cool. Mr. Adam, if you ever see this at any point, you want to collab? Talk about American guns? Let's do it. For action of the trigger, not pull. What? I don't know. You may get me there. I don't know the exact. I don't know the exact wording. Let's see. It's the ATF machine gun definition. No, I don't want ATF email updates. So the purpose of the National Firearms Act, the term machine gun means any weapon which shoots or is designed to shoot or can be readily restored to shoot automatically more than one shot without manual reloading by a single function of the trigger. Yeah. So you're right. It does say single function, not a single pull of the trigger. Why binary triggers are fine? I would argue that even a binary trigger, you still have to pull it more than once, right? Like you pull it back, and I guess you technically don't pull it forward. You let it forward. Why would the ATF be sending me? Have you never visited the ATF website? They have a pop-up that's like, put in your email to receive email updates. Go to the ATF website. It'll pull up the pop-up for you. Fires on pull and release. 2 function, 2 shots. Yeah. This isn't Elden Ring. This is not Elden Ring currently. Currently we're yapping. We're react Andying to YouTube videos right now. Elden Ring will return. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm having too much with that game to drop it. It'll be back. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You will not desecrate your computer with their filth. I didn't say to sign up for their email list. I just said that it was there. I don't even know what emails you would get. What email updates would you even get from the ATF? Probably nothing good. Finish RDR2. Yeah, RDR2 kind of fell to the wayside, didn't it? I don't know, I feel like I already explored the whole map. MCDs are bad, okay? now I'm curious. Now if I sign up for the ATF email updates, what do they send me? Like if I sign up for ATF email updates, did they like tell me all their shenanigans that they're planning? Like, yes, and this week at the ATF, we're working on a new definition rewriting that's gonna make 1911s illegal. I don't know. What do they even update you on? In our February newsletter, we shut down 48 mom and pop gun shops. We shot 14 dogs while searching for people's guns in their own houses without a warrant. Like, what are they gonna write in the newsletter? If Brandon Herrera becomes ATF director, you'll consider signing up. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be Brandon Herrera. There are a few good options out there. A few good options pining for the spot. And it would clarify that 1911s were always... You're right. You're right. All 1911s have always been illegal. You are just so fortunate that we've allowed you to have them up until this point. Yeah. No. ATF is dumb, but that's what they did for bump stocks. That's what they did for braces. That's what they did for FRTs. This has always been illegal. But we're gonna forgive you just this once. ATF and PETA must have a new bet every year, so you can kill the most dogs in a year. I think I put my money on PETA, but that's just because they also kill the stray dogs. ATF only kills like dogs owned by people in their own houses or yards, and PETA can just like go out into the streets and just like collect strays. So I think PETA's usually going to win that. But I think sometimes it's probably a pretty close bet. Where's the music? Why is it so quiet? All right. I mean, now I watched one video and I'm getting all kinds of recommendations on my YouTube homepage about non-Americans reacting to guns in America. So today's stream, guess what we're doing, guys?
Hi, guys.
We're React Andying. We're reacting to reaction content today. Playing the meta. So I guess this one's not reaction content. This is Brits shoot guns for first time in Texas. Texas is the best country to shoot guns in.
Hi guys, this is a little disclaimer for this video. We're coming from a place of no politics, no opinions. We don't have any opinions on the gun laws in America, anything like that. This is just coming from a
Oh, perfect. Perfect. That means I can say my opinions.
place of, wow, we can actually do this. In the UK, we have no experience of that.
To be fair, I do think it's a good attitude to go in with. To be like, wow, we're doing this for the experience. Because there's a lot of people who are like, wow, this is evil, and I would never do it. So just being like, hey, we can't do this at home. So we're going to get a cool experience while we're out vacationing in Texas. Good attitude to have.
Anything like this. This is not a common thing to do, to go to a range in a controlled environment and shoot guns. It was a mad experience. We had a great time, and I'm sure you enjoyed the video, but please stay away from politics in the comments below.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Where are we today?
Do they have any politics in the chat below? Don't worry about politics too much. First comment mentions politics. What does the rest of the comment say? Anyone who would get upset by you trying something new that is legal in a controlled environment is a fool. People are more likely to be upset if you have poor trigger discipline. All right, everyone put your RSO glasses on. Just don't watch the little Australian Asian chick try shooting in Texas. I don't know which one you're talking about. And video suggestion, teens react to FPS Russia. Is that a real video?
We're at a gun range.
We're at the range of USA, at a gun range. I think it's an indoor range.
Yeah.
We couldn't find an outdoor range near us, but we're in Texas.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot some guns for the first time. We don't know what to expect. We haven't.
I feel like I've
told
heard
them
of this
we're coming, but
range.
hopefully
I don't know
we'll
where it is,
record
though.
inside.
Yeah.
We're going to ask them when we get in there. Hopefully they've got room for us as well. Are you ready?
It could also be a chain of ranges.
No, I
No?
don't think so.
Maybe we'll be when we get in there.
Yeah, I think when we see them, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We've never shot guns before, so smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Are you ready?
Oh, so scared. I was going to sweat there.
How old is this? 9 months. 9 months. Okay.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, there's guns everywhere. Like, it is mad. But what we're going to do is we...
Oh, that's not that many guns. That's a little one.
Yeah.
See how we go. And, yeah, it should be good.
Yeah.
Nervous?
Stay with us.
You nervous?
Yeah.
But good. I think it'll be good. Definitely. Yeah, it's mad.
So who do we think is going to do better? Do we think she is going to do better? Or the guy is going to do better? I think the lady's going to do better. I think at first shots, the guy's going to do better. But I think as soon as she like gets over her nerves, I think she's going to do better.
Just all here, isn't it?
Yeah, when you whipped it out, I was like,
Yeah, it just gave a little bit of demonstration of the small one. So we're going to start with the small one, and then we're going to
move on.
maybe go up. I think I'll end up going up. I don't know about you. But like they say, there's all these mad ones up here. It's interesting, isn't it? And mad. Exciting.
Okay. First off, and shooting guns for the first time, don't go small to large. The smaller the gun is, generally the harder it is to use. Of course, generality, there are exceptions, but...
We've never done it before, so I'm keen.
Yeah.
Then bring your other hand in there. There you go.
They've got a
All
Ruger
right,
Mark
yep, so you're
IV,
good to
looks
go.
like.
And all you have to do is either push this, your slide stop down. There you go. You got one in the chamber. It's off a safe, so go ahead and present. So you always want to bring the gun to your face and not your face to your gun.
How do you... Oh, okay, got you. So,
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Mm-hmm.
And then just shoot?
Yep, just slow, steady trigger pull.
Starting with a 22. Very good choice.
And then you just keep going?
Yep.
I like the casings bouncing off of his head every time he
You know
shoots.
what? It felt alright. It felt. Right, let's see if we can do this on our own now. So it's this way, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? It felt
The
alright.
Ruger,
It didn't. Like you say, it's only a small one.
what is it called? Like the
Obviously, we've got
2245
super
or
loud
something
guns
like
around
that?
there, so it's like, oh, a bit daunting, isn't it?
45.
I think I did.
There's a 45 in the model somewhere.
You go put the chamber in.
Yeah, we'll want. Yeah.
2245? Yes. Okay, I was right. I started second guessing myself. I gaslit myself into thinking I was wrong. If you ever introduce someone to guns, you start them off with something easy, light recoiling. But you don't want to turn them off of shooting with something that'll knock them on their back. Yeah. There's a lot of like the meme trolley videos, someone giving a new shooter a gun that's way larger than they should be using. And ha ha ha, look, they shot a shot and then they hit themselves in the forehead with the gun. Hee hee. Don't do that. It's how to get someone never to shoot a gun and also maybe not trust you ever again. Not aside from being just wildly dangerous. Yeah, so starting 22, either pistol or rifle. Very good choice. Yeah, 22 pistol caliber, carbine, all good choices.
Pretty good.
Other way, yeah. Right. Don't put your hand in the trigger yet. Put your hand up. Put this.
Oh, look at this British guy. Already enforcing trigger discipline. What a guy. What a guy. He shot like 20 rounds out of this Ruger Mark IV, and he's already got trigger discipline on his mind. That's the guy you can go shooting with.
Up in the air. Push it. Hand on.
What a chap.
Down. There you go. Put your hand on there, yeah. There you go. Put a thumb on top of it. You're gonna pull this back first, so. There you go. Right, take it off.
She looks concerned.
Your hand didn't try to trigger, is it?
No. Yeah?
Right, that thumb on top. That thumb on top. No, this thumb on top. There you go. So that further down. Stance, wide stance, babe.
Yeah.
A little bit forward. Are you aiming? Can you see your aim? So about in the middle of them two things.
You're concerned she was handed a gun if you're being
far
total.
away.
Yeah, she seems like she might need
Just keep your arms straight, though. Yeah.
another
In the middle of them two
tutorial,
things.
another little
Straight
rundown.
arms in.
Just press trigger.
Yeah.
But I've seen way worse things.
That's 5 now.
Try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Put it down, facing down. What did you think?
I think I did it.
What did you think? Like
Yeah.
it? Try go again.
Her face says, "How do you know so much about guns?" He was paying attention to the guy, to the range officer or whoever was telling him about it.
Maybe.
He doesn't even need to take notes.
We just got to take safety off.
Just say safety off and go for it.
How do you take safety off? Like that?
Coming in, I
Yeah.
knew this gun was gonna have problems
Your stance a bit wide, babe.
because I replaced spring.
Oh, good shot. What are you aiming for?
Or I could just buy.
She's hip firing. She's Call of Duty shooting the pistol. life-shattering fact. Guns are amazingly simple. They are. Most of the time.
Yeah, it's not that scary.
It's a lot better when you're shooting it. It sounds loud, doesn't it? When you're shooting it, it's not too bad.
The other ones put me off.
Yeah, the other one's very loud.
Watch the slide return. Yeah.
Because most guns in operation, super simple. Most of them are pretty similar as well. Hey, he moved the target back. It's got a little more confidence now.
He says that you need to learn.
Oh no! Bring the target in. I want to see. I want to see how they're doing.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, they've got AR now. Can't tell what kind. EOTech on there.
Are
Right.
you ready for this?
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm getting back.
Okay, so I think they're definitely going to comment about the volume here. They're going to comment about how loud it is,
I'm out of the way.
for sure.
What lane are they on? That's fine. We're shooting rifles on this side anyways. It really don't matter.
Oh, here it is. Here's their target. That's not bad. That is absolutely not bad. They had some line breaks in there on the head box. One flyer down low. But for the most part, it's all right in there. Oh, no, there's some more flyers. It's not just a flyer, it's a little group down here. They could have just been aiming low at one point. No FDE or Coyote in Twitch's basic colors. So yes, this will do. I know you at least used to be able to, if you connected your Twitch to Amazon Prime, you used to be able to like select your like hex code color. I don't know if you can do that anymore. That was like years ago.
But go ahead and extend.
Look at his face. This guy's having fun.
How did that feel?
Daniel defense.
Actually, it's a bit of a kick, but it's not too bad.
Happy mans.
Oh, go on, give one. Have one shot.
Not for me.
Yeah, I've done
I think it's
7.
good to start with 5.
Start with 5. Start with 5. You put 30 in there. You don't have to shoot all of them. It doesn't look like he's holding it very tight against his shoulder. Looks like it's bouncing quite a bit. But that's just first time shooting the gun kind of stuff.
Yeah, so this is just going to be James doing this one because I'm way too scared to try this one.
Yeah, from that distance, how about that?
I think he's gonna have a pretty good group there.
It's so good.
I think I did. Look at that.
That's so neat.
That's pretty alright. That's pretty alright. For a first time shooting,
I was aiming for here.
that's pretty good.
But I'll take that.
Not bad.
That's alright.
Especially with not even holding the gun very well.
Okay guys, so it turns
Right.
out
Millie's gonna have a go with the last spree. I'm gonna bring this closer just before Millie potentially ruins that thing. Because we're using the same one, aren't we? Yo, even from a distance. I'll take that. Very good.
Okay, so it looks like he shot more. A couple a little low on the head. All of them within
For
the
first
body
time shooting
circle.
an AR, let me know if that's alright. I did hit one bang on. I'm going to class 2 as bang on. I'm quite happy with that. So we know where mine
We better
are.
have the target coming
Shoot
towards
through,
you
'cause you're quite
as you
nervous, aren't
shoot
about this
to
one?
simulate
So you're gonna shoot
threat
the last 3
charging you.
bullets and give it a go. Do you want me
There is a range near-ish me that does do that. It's like they've got this like super like bougie little panel thing you can like program all kinds of stuff into. So you can like move the target forwards and back and like flip it sideways, and it's pretty cool. I don't go there very often because it's a little expensive, but it is very neat.
me to load it or you? Yeah, he's got it. She's straight in for it. She says she's nervous.
I am. I just don't want to hurt.
It doesn't hurt. Oh.
I guess if
Yeah, the only thing on AR is gonna hurt is your ears if you're not wearing hearing protection.
Yeah, okay. So that in there. That's all fine. So you just press the button. You don't have to push down hard. So if you grab it, it's on safe at the moment.
Yeah. Like this?
Yeah, so you see this button on your left here? You push that in.
Push this in.
Yeah, you don't have to push too hard.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you push it harder. There you go. Right, so now you need to take it off safe there.
Ooh, that is very high on her
And you see the
shoulder.
red dot?
Yep.
I
It'll
think it's
probably be
just
fine, but I don't
leave
think she's gonna
there
like
and
it.
Aim your red dot where you want to aim.
Yep.
And go.
Sure it doesn't hurt?
Yeah, put it on your shoulder though. Push it in between.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay, it's still pretty high.
My face.
Hmm?
My face is okay on it.
I'd lean it off. I was on it a little bit, just make sure you can see.
In my collarbone.
Oh, don't put it on your collarbone. And don't put the stock right on your collarbone. That's gonna hurt. That'll bruise. Yeah, you want to put it like between your shoulder bone and your collarbone, and that little bit of meat right there.
Yeah?
It's not working.
Will you press fire? Right, focus.
You got you.
Soft butt, yeah. So if you feel on your shoulder, like you can feel your collarbone going out, and then there's like a dip where it gets like a little squishy, and if you keep going, you hit the shoulder bone, and you want to put it on the squishy part.
Safety. Did you like it?
No.
It didn't hurt though, did it?
It didn't hurt, but I didn't like the
It's
feeling.
powerful, isn't
I
it?
didn't like
Very
it. Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, it's
I didn't have the.
That's our bullets now. That's done.
it's loud. They're loud.
Guys, we've done that.
I can understand how the volume can be a little off-putting from 5.56.
really enjoyed that.
I feel like I enjoyed the first one. The second one, I didn't.
You should
like
lean
that I
into
had,
it.
Like not as
Yeah,
much control.
I mean,
as
to be fair, he also needed to lean into it, but he but he still took it better. It always takes you a couple shots to get used to every time you go to the range. Yeah, so at an indoor range as well. So an indoor range, it's going to seem louder than if you go outdoors. Just because you've got the sound echoing off the walls and stuff. So 5.56 indoors, or really anything indoors, is going to be louder. But then indoors, you also get like because coming off, going back to the hand cam. So coming off like a brake or a flash hider, you're going to have excess gases coming off sideways. And that stuff will, bounce off walls. You feel the pressure a bit more. Indoor ranges are just generally less pleasant. Aside from the weather. the weather inside is usually nicer than outside, but the actual experience of shooting is better outside.
First one.
Yeah, super powerful. Yours, right? We should have recorded where you hit. Hopefully you can see on the camera. You hit the target. All right.
Yeah, I think I did.
You did all right. Not as good as mine, but you did all right. Oh, we're just out of gun range.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It was. I'm glad we did it.
Definitely
Good
got
experience.
Yeah, I do want to stress as well, I'll add it at the start of the video, but this is just a point of view of we've never shot guns before, experiencing it. The whole politics thing, we stay away from, so don't have that argument in the comments below. But in terms of in a controlled gun range environment, I really enjoyed that.
It was good fun.
I enjoyed it as well because I hit the target, and I feel like I may have been holding it maybe a
it
little
does
bit
feel
wrong, but the
better
sight
when you
felt a
perform
little bit
well.
out of line, so
Yeah.
I was trying to adjust for it. It may not have. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought I did alright. You did alright as well.
Yeah, I think we did pretty
I
good.
think we
for our
did pretty
first time.
good. Pistol was quite, not easy, but that didn't feel powerful at all, did
Yeah.
it? He did say that was like the smallest one, because the idea was for us to start on a small one, go to a 9mm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then go onto a rifle, but with arch and stuff like that, and we've got to get on with our day, haven't
Yeah.
we? We took quite a lot of time with the little pistol, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So we thought we'll just go onto the massive AR, which was a massive AR, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
But it was pretty awesome
AR is not really massive, but as if you're British, it probably seems pretty intimidating.
to do, experience. Awesome to see like the red dots out as well.
Yeah.
Because I always envision about like Call of Duty. I've only ever like seen one of them on Call of Duty, so
Yeah,
actually
it was
to
real on that one.
have a red dot, that was pretty cool. We didn't take our targets home just because we probably can't fit them in the suitcase, but we've got them on video,
Yes.
so that is enough. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Maybe we'll come back and do it in the future.
Yep.
One would be
They
pretty
should
cool
do it in
for
the
them to
future.
shoot in the future. I don't think they had it. I didn't ask, but the 50.
I'll go shooting with them. I love taking new people shooting. I don't know if you can tell. I love taking people shooting, being like, hey, here's how you do this properly. I love that. It makes me have the warm fuzzies, especially when they do well and have a good time.
Cow, and that's like super expensive, so that is another time, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that'll be like, I feel like the next level up. Well, that was awesome, wasn't
It
it?
was good fun.
Smash that button, guys, smash subscribe and watch the video,
Have a fantastic day.
and we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.
Bye. Pretty alright video. I think the guy who is currently hidden. We can just line him up. We can see him. See his ghost through the thumbnail. I think the guy definitely had a lot more fun than the lady here. But I think she would do a lot better at an outdoor range for sure. I think a lot of what was off-putting to her was the sound, and then like the shockwave bouncing off the wall. I thought, you wonder if there's a hip level holster for the shockwave behind hips. So there is. It's called a scabbard. So you can get a shockwave scabbard. You can get it for other shotguns too. Oh, stop. I'm trying to find a picture of someone using one. Well, that's not a shockwave. more of a drop leg holster on that one. So you can get full shotgun. They do exist. I have seen them. There we go. There's like a drop lag one. I mean, horizontal. Oh, the super shorty. I need a super shorty just like in general. So you want like going horizontally along your waistline? I mean, you probably could. Well, maybe not something like this, because I'd be afraid of it falling out if you like turn too fast or something. But if you get one of these that has a good like retention system, you could probably modify it to go horizontally. Ooh, that's a nice looking one right there. Watch teens react to FPS Russia. Is this real? What is this website from like 1996? Oh, the picture did not get bigger. There's not even like a link. How do you buy it? Made to order. There's no contact. There's no links. I mean, it looks cool. Very like 80s cop holster kind of look. You can't even open the site. Yeah, I don't. Is that real? There's no order button. It's just like here.
Well,
here
good
is-
evening.
Here is cool product. All right, you wanted teens react to FPS Russia from the channel React. All right. All right. All right. Time to play the meta again. And reacts to reaction content. The best kind of content. Man, when 12 years? Okay. This is a very 2000s intro. Oh my goodness.
Hello, my friends. It's FPS Russia, and I've got something really cool today. I thought this would be really.
This guy knows who this.
Really
This
good
guy
for all
knows who
of
this
you.
is.
Love this man. What about this guy? He's like gonna shoot the gun.
Is
he from Russia?
For you up to 900 rounds per minute. Check this out.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh wow, that's cool. What is it with guns and YouTube?
I like this guy. This guy's going places. Where is this guy now?
That was fucking awesome.
Language.
I agree with
Enjoy
you.
the video, my friends. And as always, have a nice day. This is taking forever. Let me show you what a Russian lumberjack looks like.
Oh, Russia.
That's cool. Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
There's no way he didn't like put tannerite in that tree or something. All the non-impressed teens are Democrats. Everyone who's not impressed is living a boring life. You miss FPS Russia? Yeah, pardon FPS Russia.
You would think that would be illegal. But then again, Mitt Romney is probably going to be the... Never mind.
Yeah, that teen, now lady, definitely is living a miserable life. Hopefully not, but probably. One of the few times Tannerite didn't almost... Yeah, he did. He did a lot of less than safe stuff, for sure. Did it give you their names? You could probably look them up. You could probably find the credits. Oh, here we go. First names. First names only. But it was 13 years ago. You can probably find it out there somewhere.
Let me show you how a man uses a flamethrower.
This guy's face.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
I have a major problem with this.
Now we're going to feed everyone.
Oh my goodness. Those two girls are such buzzkills. Oh my goodness. I have a problem with this.
Pig!
It smells delicious.
That's horrible.
I love that guy so much.
I do like that one. It's horrible. That's good. It's okay, wine is her best friend now, probably.
And as always, have a nice day.
Ew! He's gross. Ew!
He's definitely not eating this. You don't want to eat meat that's been cooked by a flamethrower. It's got all kinds of chemicals you don't want to consume in it now.
Ew!
What a bad.
He would. Okay. He might. But I don't think so. You could 100% see him doing it. Yeah, if anyone's going to, probably. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, saying that that part was staged. So does, okay, fair enough. Most food from the store does also have chemicals in it. I think they're slightly different chemicals, though. Just eat meat, not skin. Maybe.
Badass. That was sick.
So can you explain what we just showed you?
A man who said, "Have a nice day."
A guy living the male dream.
Wait, who is this guy? Have we even seen that guy before? They just introduced a new character. Who is this?
Some Russian dude shooting random stuff.
That was FPS Russia. And did you enjoy the video?
No, it really made me uncomfortable.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, those two. That like.
FPS Russia. And did you enjoy the video?
This lady in the next one, just super buzzkill. Super buzzkill.
No, it really made me uncomfortable.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed the video.
They're cool.
It's too awesome for words. It's only short grunt noises. Ugh, ugh.
Why'd you like him?
It's funny.
Because it had guns.
Because there's guns in it? Duh. I'm a guy.
Well, he calls himself FPS Russia. What do you think the FPS stands for?
Oh, future pig. I have no idea. For people say
Frequently pile driving sumo wrestlers.
First person shooter.
First person shooter.
It's a video gaming term for a first person shooter.
Oh, that probably makes more sense.
Where do you think he's from?
Russia?
Russia? Russia.
No, he's not from Russia.
Or somewhere.
I don't think he's from Russia.
He's not really Russian!
Why do you say that?
Because it doesn't sound real.
His channel is number 11 on all of YouTube.
Wow.
He should be number 1.
Does that surprise you?
I didn't know FPS Russia got up to number 11. I know he was really big. I didn't think he was number 11. It's impressive. Obviously, YouTube was way smaller back in the day, but 11 is impressive. Everyone's allowed to have their opinion. However, they're wrong and stupid. Yeah, everyone can have their opinion. But some opinions are way cooler than others.
Yeah, this one does. Because it's like, it's just shooting.
Who doesn't enjoy watching being blown up?
You have to admit, no matter who you are, explosions are cool. Just
No, it doesn't surprise me at all. Like, society is slowly getting dumber and dumber. I swear, like,
Oh my goodness. This lady's gonna make me lose
after
brain cells.
1996, that was it.
What about his channel do you think makes him one of the most successful of all time?
Because young boys are really dumb.
It's not like a movie where it's made up, you know, it's someone actually like doing it.
Because Russians are just badass.
Doesn't everybody like Russian?
Black Ops and those games, they take place in Russia, or the guys are Russian because they're like,
Everyone here is like having a good time. And then these two Karens are just like determined to just ruin everyone's day.
Nikolai, I send you to hell now.
Everyone of my friends are like,
Can we fact check that? Is that an actual line from Black Ops? Nikolai, I send you to hell now. Can we get a fact check on that one? Look at how they dress. Okay, this is like 2012.
always tell how Russians are just such badasses. They can do anything and fly and all this other stuff.
Because he plays with guns.
Russians can fly? Wait. Hold on. Huh?
Do anything and fly and all this other.
Russians can fly? Man. Why can't I fly? Did they give their names? You'd love to see some of the tweets from the chick saying society is getting dumber and dumber. Made in the last 10 years. Only first names. Only first names. And I don't know who's who. So you'd have to guess. One of them's probably a rumor. That's mean to whoever is rumor if it's not one of those two. But half of this chat, who are these people? Can we bully them? I think it's more than half.
Other stuff.
Because he plays with guns and flamethrowers. Where can I find one of those?
What would you do with the flamethrower?
Burn things.
This lady's cool. I like her.
What else can you do with a flamethrower?
Do you think if he wasn't Russian that he'd still be this popular?
Probably.
No. If Borat was American throughout the whole entire movie, do you think it would be the same thing? You can't say, have a nice day without a Russian accent.
I'd probably still watch just to see what guns he's using next.
Do you like guns and weapons?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's like fun.
I do, with all my heart and soul.
No.
No, not at all.
No, I'm not.
No. This guy's definitely gay.
Not a guns and weapons person.
Why do you love weapons?
Because they make things blow up. It's fun to shoot.
They're just awesome.
Yeah, I know that seems weird because I don't look like I'd like that kind of stuff, but I think it'd be fun. Like,
why not?
Because it's dangerous. If you want to see guns and weapons, you can just walk to the hood.
I think guns should be probably outlawed.
I don't like weapons. I don't like violence. I'm all for like peace and solving things. Well, unless you're my little sister, then I'm through solving things by hitting you in the back of the head.
Who do you think is watching
Oh, domestic violence? Checks out.
his videos?
Kids.
Boys?
Guys in general.
Boys. The guys that like play Call of Duty a lot.
Why not girls?
I don't know, there isn't really a girl appeal to the video.
Girls generally don't like explosions as much. They like things that actually have a plot. Girls are like, oh, not war.
I don't know. He's pretty cute though. Girls like that. He's pretty cute.
Some girls would watch that. The girls that are like, I roll with the dudes.
Do you think it's good or bad that videos with all these weapons and explosions are so popular?
Okay, well, it's obviously bad, but I think it's good. Probably bad, but I don't really care.
I don't think it's like a bad thing because I don't see anyone on the streets, you know, going around with the flamethrowers.
I don't see how it can hurt anybody unless someone goes and tries to like do that, I guess. There's always a couple crazy ones.
Why do you think people enjoy watching things being shot and blown up to pieces?
Because you don't have to think, you can just look at the pretty colors.
Awesomeness and power and.
I like this guy in the purple shirt. This guy in the purple shirt is the best one here.
Like Halo, but real life.
They don't actually have to be there and being
The AI generated
for
captions.
the people around them, but they can watch it happen.
Yes.
I think it's human nature. Explosions, grotesque things, stuff like that. It's just for some reason we're just naturally drawn to it.
Would you want to be in an FPS Russia video?
No, because I don't want my hair to be singed off. Sure.
But my hair.
I would love to be in an FPS Russia video, just not on the opposite side.
Are you going to watch any more FPS Russia videos?
Yes.
I will.
Yeah, sure.
If you start shooting out hugs and love, then yes. But until
Look at this person. Look at this person. How long ago do you think her dad went to get the milk? And how many times a year do you think she goes to Disney World?
then, no.
Thanks for watching Teens React. Have ideas on what we should watch next? Leave a comment below.
If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up.
Why did the golfer carry 2 shirts?
That's wild. Some of those people seem super cool. Some of those people are probably, now 13 years later, some super chill adults. Others of them probably count the fries in their McDonald's meal and complain if they didn't get enough. You just know she has unnaturally colored hair now. She might have had unnaturally colored hair then. Just unnaturally colored a natural color. That makes sense. That made sense in my head before I said it. Or a shaved head. Possibly. Very possibly. Alright, I do, however, I am going to need to go get some water here. So I'll be back in like however long it takes me to get water. Not long. And then we will watch... Then we'll react Andy to the next one. Hello, I'm back. Did you miss me? I know I was gone forever and ever. But it's okay. I was just getting water, not milk. Hydrate. Oh, we did. I forgot. We had to redeem. Somebody who did it? Who did it? A Fruit Salad Puncher redeemed play harp. So we gotta play the harp. The jaw harp. There you go. There's a little bit. Kind of buzzed my teeth a little bit there. Hearing it click against my teeth. Yeah, I'm actually not a huge fan of that either. I'm still not very good at it. We're practicing. There's some people who can like beatbox at the same time as they're playing a jaw harp, which is very impressive. I cannot. I can't even beatbox just by myself. You have bones in your closet, but you don't practice. Usually people don't talk about the bodies in their closet, so I applaud your confidence there. Also, a tin whistle you never opened. Yeah, the little weird instruments. Big fan. Big fan. I think they're super fun. They're wood bones. Oh, that's boring. I like the calcium ones. Look up wood bones. Oh, I got dog toys. I didn't expect to get dog toys. Wood bones instrument. Oh, is this like one of those flute things? Just kidding. That's not what I thought that was. They're little like clapper things.
Well, hello there, folks. This is Dom Flemings, American songster, member of the Carolina Chocolate Drops. I'm going to teach you a little bit about the bones.
A member of the Carolina Chocolate Drops. The Carolina Chocolate Drops.
Now, there are a lot of different ways that you can play the bones, and so I'm just going to show you some of the basics. Well, the first step is put the bones between your finger. That's between the pointer, middle finger, and the ring finger. You just place them between those two fingers like that.
Are we in Carolina? Apparently.
Then you take your middle finger and you squeeze the bone here tightest to your thumb.
Is he using actual bones?
Tighten to your palm. Very similar to chopsticks. And now the other bone that you have, this one's hanging loose enough so it's just hanging by itself. And so when you move your wrist, this bone here falls into this one you're holding down tight. So you get one of those, and you get one of those. So the next step is getting the triplet. That's something that people really like with the bones, getting this. And so the main thing with the bones is that they follow your body motion. And so once you get the hand technique down, this bone out here is just going to sympathetically clack against the one that's near your thumb. And so basically I'll show you the motion here. It's like, think of your hand starting up, going down, and then going back up again. And so it starts on the back beat and then goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So something like that.
Like you're conducting.
And so when you put the bones there, once you've got a handle on one set of bones, it's nice to put in 2 sets of bones. And so basically all you're doing is
we're not jorking it.
Do what you've already
We're not
taught
jorking
one
it.
hand how to do. So you got that, you just got to teach.
Other instruments actually are triangle spoons, harmonica, maracas, empty jug, washboard.
Really expand your field of motion, because actually you can reach pretty far. So I'll show you with this harmonica how I play Cindy Gal.
I mean,
well, thanks for stopping by, folks. and wanting to learn a little
That's
bit about
super
the bones.
cool.
They've changed the way I play every instrument, so may they serve you well and enjoy.
But is there anywhere you can play this that's not like a fair? No. It is very cool though. Play it on a log in the swamp. Yeah. I expect to see this guy like hanging out in the shade next to the road in the bayou. That is what I expect. Around a small campfire with your horse and your dog. Yeah. It's a very cool instrument. Is it a practical instrument? Probably not. That is coming from someone who literally just played the jaw harp. So maybe being practical isn't even all that important. No instruments are practical. Some instruments are definitely more practical than others. Like piano, way more practical. There's so many more things you can do with a piano. You no, you don't drop the piano on people. This isn't a Looney Tunes cartoon. Also, if you drop a piano, it gets a lot harder to play. The Acme piano. No, we're not throwing pianos. We're not launching pianos with like some strange Rube Goldberg device. Please. No, I don't have the budget to be flinging pianos. If I ever win the lottery, I'll set up a piano catapult just for you guys. I'll live stream it. A Fisher-Price piano? Probably could pull that one off. Maybe. You need one of those children's pianos? Lost a toenail when it fell on your foot as a kid? What? A children's piano? I'm thinking of something that must be very different. Rabbit of Serval is one of the greatest Looney Tunes episodes ever. Do you have a list? Do you have like a tier list of every Looney Tunes episode ever? Try playing some Metal Slug. I don't know what is Metal Slug. It is a game on Steam. It's also an arcade game. Can you post link? Yes, links are allowed. Links are allowed until people start using links bad, and then they will not be allowed anymore. But as long as everyone's well behaved, then links are okay. No, watch on. You want me to watch a whole Looney Tunes episode on YouTube? Similar to this, not exact one. What on earth? What in the 70s is that? That's not what I was thinking of at all. I was thinking of like a play mat that you like roll out and there's like different pressure pads on it that like make notes. 90s. Oh my goodness. Is each of these three one key? Probably. It was actually a mini piano. Interesting. It weighed 10 pounds. Yeah, I would definitely have hurt myself with that as a child if I had one of those. That would be a bad news for a small X count. Looks pretty cool though. All right, we do have. What is that? What is this? Oh yeah, the kid xylophone. I've seen these. I mean, I guess it's got like the keys that you like flick up and it hits the xylophone pieces. I remember stuff like this, yeah. I don't know, I don't really think this is a piano. Heavier than I think. It looks like it should be like 4 pounds tops. So if it weighs more than that, then it's more than I think. All right, we've got our next video from your New Zealand family. Shoot American cowboy guns for first time. You do this for fun, all caps. A clickbait or actually complaining? We'll find out. Man, was that black powder at an indoor range? How old is this video? 2 months. There's ranges that allow black powder inside? None of the ranges around me let me shoot black powder inside.
The best shooting I've seen with this particular gun.
Cody, Wyoming. What are people from New Zealand doing in Wyoming? Excuse me? I want to shoot a Gatling gun at the indoor range. Man, none of the ranges by me are as cool as this place. Going to the museum? Okay. They do have some really cool museums there.
Whoa. Nice. Hey guys. Whoa, I got the whole posse here.
Welcome to the Burns experience.
Nice. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Dude, look at the animals, man.
This is a pretty cool looking range.
Dude.
I gotta say.
This is crazy. I like the bear. Yeah. Is that real?
It was.
It was. Wow, that is massive.
So there are over 70 different historical firearms that you could shoot here. Everything from old flintlocks from like the Revolutionary War to modern machine guns and full autos. So we have a lot of options. Just about every gun you see in the store we can shoot.
Wow.
So as we looked at these lists, we have menus for you. So just like a restaurant,
Oh,
actual
a menu.
Okay. Any standard rifle or pistol is going to be $49. Any machine gun, $75.
Whoa.
We also have a kids menu. Okay, with some 22s on it, and a Browning 1919, and also a World War II pack.
Oh, 1919.
Okay, on top of that, you can also shoot the Gatling gun. If you're not sure what a Gatling gun, if you look right behind you, that is a Gatling gun.
This isn't the one that you use though, is it?
Oh yeah, that one works too.
Oh really? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's crazy. Is that the magazine sticking up the top?
Yes, it is. That is a 40-round magazine.
Wow.
Guy's Bass Pro Shop set.
You can get a shirt here that says, I shot a Gatling gun, Cody Firearms Experience, and yet they actually let you hang it up as a target. That's your target. And you can get to take the shirt home with all the holes in it.
Assuming you hit the target.
Come on in, guys.
That's a neat tourist thing to do.
The gun?
Yep. Okay, so left hand?
Left hand first, yep. Right hand. That looks perfect. Hammer back. Line up
Left-handed.
those sights, and then smooth on your trigger press. Nice shot.
Wow.
We'll take her here.
See, I was aiming, that went low from where I was aiming. I mean, that's probably my bad. Okay, finger off?
Yep, finger off, hammer back, and repeat.
Okay. Wow.
The clicking of like an old single action revolver is so good.
Last one.
Nice.
Starting to get the hang of it.
I'll take the gun there. We'll unload these 5 and give you 5 more.
Okay.
I like the webcam on his hat.
Nice.
That's it?
Yep, take her there. Now we'll get...
That's actually really powerful for like a little revolver. Little innocent revolver.
Alright, we are
A little
unloaded.
innocent revolver.
No ammunition in there. We're going to bring this
Okay.
target in.
Okay.
Not bad. You got one on the bullseye. Really
Nice.
Pretty close.
I like it.
So now it's picture time. We got to get your picture holding this gun.
Man, this is
that?
definitely a tourist range.
A lot more powerful than I was expecting from a little revolver.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Getting your picture with the target. Got the menu.
Let's go.
Alright, buddy. Come on up. Wait till they're done.
Oh,
They're just about
Model 3. They got a Schofield up there.
Underneath. Over the top like this.
You guys nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
You scared?
I'm not scared. I'm just...
Are you more scared or more excited?
Oh no, not the vlogger family
This is
stuff.
excitement you get before a massive roller coaster.
Oh yeah. You know it's going to be fun.
Yeah, you know you're gonna.
But it's a little scary. Yeah. But just always remember, you control the gun. The gun doesn't control you. Woohoo!
Cool. Whenever you're ready, there's one shot in the gun for you. That looks good. Yep.
Oh, I need a Model 3 so bad.
Left hand. Line it.
A good top break revolver. I've said this before, but why are there no modern top break revolvers? This is a problem that I need someone to solve for me.
Did he get the bullseye?
He hit it. He's got 2 shots through 1 hole.
Man, this kid's pretty good.
2 shots through 1 hole in the bullseye. Whoa. Can you beat that?
Side is easier.
You gonna do 3 bullets?
Maybe like manufacturing wise, for sure.
Wow.
But top break is so cool.
Bro. Whoa.
Which one will make a 357 top break?
Wow.
I need
Yeah.
a bottom fire top break revolver. I need a Chiappa Gen 2 top break. The Chiappa Rhino Gen 2 needs to be top break. I would buy one. The Rhinos are expensive, but if they made a top break one, I would buy it so fast.
Whoa. We're going to bring that target in here. See how we did? I think they're right in saying you had multiple shots through the same hole.
Bro. You got
Why does the target
two bullets
do
in
a
one hole right in the
360?
bullseye. Is that true? Or is that one bullet?
No, it's two. So you can see there's one powder ring and then a second one kind of imprinted over it. So,
dude,
nice job. And then a couple shots right
Certified
there.
cowboy.
Nicely done. All right,
That's
come up
insane.
Here, to your target, and then face me.
That's actually insane. Right, he obliterated me in the revolver.
Hold it just like that.
Wow. Yeah. You're number one so far.
the tourist pictures.
Stepping up to
the
the plate.
tourist pictures. Oh.
Better up.
It's so strange to me that people are taking tourist pictures with their targets just because it's something that's so normal for me. Like it's just so strange. Like it's not computing in my mind properly. Just because I do it all the time. I'm like, yeah, that's just something you do. And there's people out here like taking roller coaster pictures. It's crazy.
You want to start with the pistol or the lever gun?
The pistol.
Okay, perfect.
Feeling a little nervous before the flight?
Yeah. Wait, what two am I doing?
I can't remember, just whatever he hands to you.
Feels weird saying, I'll start with the pistol. Which gun was most fun for you?
Oh, the flintlock for sure. What was your favorite?
You take pictures between sets sometimes.
Revolver. Yeah.
Hey, do you pose? Do you pose with the target? Have someone else take your picture?
I did enjoy the revolver. It packed a lot of punch, eh?
Yeah.
Boom. I think you had the same caliber as me, but you had a longer barrel, I think, so more accuracy in the gun, not the shooter. Just kidding.
Whatever makes you feel better, Dad.
obliterated
Whatever
me,
makes
man.
you feel better.
He absolutely annihilated me. That's probably like the best grouping I've ever seen. Wasn't ready for that.
Makes a big fireball, but the gun hardly moves. Very light recoil. Whenever you're ready, one shot left in there.
Oh man, she is flinching hard.
It's like, it's fun.
And finger off your trigger. Hammer back. Repeat.
Shooting.
I'm confused. Is that kid wearing a Seattle Kraken hockey team hat? Weird for a Kiwi.
That was a lot quicker.
What?
Mom. You probably knew that was coming, right?
It's always good to make sure, and the best way to test is that way.
Okay, yeah. True.
That was insane.
How was it?
That was fun.
That was so fun.
You and Denzel are ridiculous.
I've got terrible eyes as well. Am I shooting the same hole?
Yeah, you're drilling a hole through the middle of it.
She's doing very well, I think. Judging purely based on everyone's reactions, we'll see when they pull it closer. I'm gonna be
Mom's got a
disappointed
longer
if
barrel.
there's any outside the red.
That is why you don't
Yeah. Well, Dad's off at war, Mum's.
Reverse shrimp.
What was that? Oh my goodness.
What did he say?
Oh my goodness, that shot. Wow.
Okay, that's
Right.
pretty good.
That's a dead bullseye.
He just said,
I said this might be the best shooting I've seen with this particular gun.
Oh my goodness. Can I get a close up with the gun? The rattlesnake? That is beautiful.
Oh, that's a conversion.
Proud of
That's a
yourself?
conversion pistol.
yeah.
All right.
Don't mess with me.
We gotta get your picture with this gun
Probably
now. So
38.
come up here.
Wow.
Oh, she covered up half the target.
She beat you. I wasn't expecting that. I thought you were the champ like long before the end.
Alright, you ready to do that lever gun?
Nah, you gotta be proud of your mama. Oh man, I am so excited for that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be insane.
I want one of those.
No, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for one of those. I just want it.
Line up my sights nice and smooth on my grip. And finger off trigger, hammer back, and repeat.
All the little camera noises, little camera chirps in the background.
Here comes in from the target.
Not bad at all.
Oh, nice. It lands up. What?
Oh, did they only let her shoot 6
Come on
shots?
up here. We can see we have no more percussion caps on that gun. We'll go ahead and set this hammer down.
Careful behind
you.
you.
Hold it in your right hand just
Oh,
like that.
because it's black powder. You see
Are you
8?
kidding me? Calamity Jane.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, I'll take it here.
Nice. How do you feel?
Okay.
He's still a little bit
I only
scared.
see 6.
You nervous?
Could be 8. Yeah, it could be
Are you
keyholing.
nervous about the big gun?
Could have some black
man.
powder shenanigans going
Stand
on.
the bench behind you, please.
Ooh.
I have a feeling this gun might empty my pockets.
Shooting black powder at an indoor range, they've got to have some crazy ventilation.
Okay.
Sights again. You're gonna get your
Whoa. Okay.
Oh my, it's the smoke
heat
cloud.
on your face. That is normal.
That's normal. Oh, my heart's going.
With this is actual flintlock black powder.
Whoa. Wow.
Pretty interesting.
These guys have to spend so much
Like a
money on
flashbang.
ventilation for that.
Without the noise.
Oh my goodness.
Grab my patch and my 69 caliber projectile.
Wow.
So very large.
69. Nice.
So I would say the recoil on this is very similar to a 12 gauge, but it's not going to be a snap like a 12 gauge.
Okay.
You're a bigger guy than I am.
Okay.
I can handle this kind of stuff.
Okay, nice. The difference
Size of the person doesn't matter a whole lot for recoil.
Find my sights.
It matters a little bit, don't get me wrong.
Whoa.
You prefer 420.
Okay. Cool.
Is that
Really cool.
.420?
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Really
you know
cool.
the smoke.
Oh.
Wow. Can you imagine being in the middle of battle and you've got like adrenaline going, you're scared for your life, and that's how you got to reload?
Some of it was really good. Could do it in 20 seconds.
Oh wow.
A shot every like 20
Your life literally depends on it. So.
At that point, you just got to like zigzag and then go hand to hand.
The other guy reloaded
It's
faster.
a lot of work, so can you keep up the 20 seconds for
Yeah.
hours at a time?
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of sort of swinging the gun around and picking it
Very
up.
physical.
Yeah.
We're all loaded up?
I feel like I need to do some press up before this or something.
I know.
Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
Flint and Steel's so cool.
So you're going to notice that delay pretty significantly
I saw
there,
that.
so just try to keep it on target as steady as you can.
Okay. We good?
Yep, step forward just a little bit. Perfect. Whenever you're ready.
Whoa. Whoa.
I think that
Wow.
shot went pretty low.
Okay. Yep. Wow.
A
My
full
arms
auto
got covered in all
308,
the
where
gunpowder.
being bigger would actually make a difference.
But that's really awkward for me shooting with my right
So, I
hand
mean,
too,
full
so
auto-
it's like even harder for my brain to comprehend
Yeah,
what's
full
about to
auto
happen.
large calibers.
I don't know,
You can,
maybe not.
Some mass behind it does make some
Here, looks like
difference.
You might have been a little bit low.
Oh, right.
You might have flinched it just a hair low there.
I think I
But
might
there's
have pulled
also a
the
lot of
trigger, braced
technique,
for the,
so smaller
the
people
delay,
can
and
do
then
it
it come
perfectly
down a little.
fine.
Yep, and that's
Walking 240? Okay.
It almost feels like one of those.
Well, if you're
theme
gonna
park
do
rides,
like a
you know, where
walking
they, like, tell
240,
they're about
you
to
just
drop
got to be
you
a
and then you don't,
monster.
and you're like, and then
Then he
it
starts
drops.
talking about something else
Yeah.
and it hits the button.
Yeah. I'm not even scared. I'm just excited. Like,
All right, next shot.
cool.
Make this one count. Put it right in the middle.
Okay. Oh, I think it went low again. Did it?
You could have, yep.
I think I saw that happen.
Let's bring that target in just a little bit closer just to see where we're hitting.
But you can't see a
Or is that it down the bottom?
.69 caliber ball that's at that distance.
Under the E?
Right underneath the E.
Oh, I know what I did wrong too. It was the same as the first time.
There we go.
That looks better.
Nice.
He didn't flinch at the smoke cloud that time.
That's a massive hole that it puts in the target. It's like you.
The fact that there were people way back in the day who could be like near pinpoint accurate with these things,
I got one in the center.
super impressive.
I'm happy with that. Oh, here it is.
Not bad. So
yeah.
just one off paper. Not bad.
Not bad.
Just one off paper.
Yeah.
Your musket and the revolver.
Oh, he's got one down here in experience. Oh no.
Do your same picture time. This time I want you to come up onto this side, back up against the wall.
He pulled that one real hard.
Don't hold it up too close to your t-shirt because that'll sting.
Okay. Dude, what do you think about the rifle?
All right. So what we have here, this is an 1892 Winchester rifle. Lever forwards and close.
1892.
Nice. Take your safety off
I
whenever you're
personally
ready.
am a fan of the
Line up those sights,
1873,
Gently squeeze.
but
Oh. What'd you think of that? It's pretty nice.
I should get one of those hat cameras.
Yeah.
How much do these hat cameras cost? That might be nice for like going to competitions and stuff. Get decent video. Show it on stream, not have to like censor out my face everywhere.
And you're good to go.
Today? What do you mean today? It's just a GoPro. This was 2 months ago. Today. A GoPro is larger than that, for sure. A GoPro is going to be more unwieldy on the brim of a hat.
All right, there's your first 7. Give your arms a break.
Everyone's using Ray-Ban's camera glasses? Okay. I don't have that kind of money.
He's getting confident.
Let's see her here.
Getting confident, Nadine.
All right, we are unloaded.
I was just trying to do it fast because my shoulder's really
Is that
hurt.
his last shot?
Yep, that was all 15 shots, so nicely done.
Dude, good stuff, man. Well done. Okay, I think it's safe to say that you
We
absolutely
stacked
smashed
more
me.
holes in the middle.
What?
Wow.
So you remember before that was just kind of one hole. Now it's 2 holes.
Are you kidding me?
Nicely done. And you burned one through here, and you burned one through there.
He stacked more holes up there on top.
So come on up here and get your picture with this gun.
I think New Zealand's ready to invade America at this point.
Do what I dare you. You get too many rednecks waiting for that.
Right on the edge.
Top right of the red.
Yeah, I see it.
There we go.
Was that it?
Nice, right in the middle.
What?
I think the key is pulling it further back into my shoulder so I can aim at it, otherwise it moves too much.
Lever guns are cool. Lever guns are so neat.
Oh, what?
I need
Right
more.
in the middle.
I only have one lever shotgun. And it's cool, don't get me wrong. But I need a lever rifle.
Creeping is so good. What? This is unfair at this point. What is going on?
Let's bring
Who is my family? Wait, your name is Nadine, right?
It's kind of rough to be in last place.
Yeah, it
is. Very nice.
Whoa.
So that is...
Is that dead center as well, slightly left?
Don't worry about that. Just slightly left, but...
Don't worry about this one.
Nice group.
That's an alright
Like
group.
an assassin.
Pretty
Come on
alright.
up here close, we'll get your picture.
That was fun. I'll be back
back tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You must get quite strong shooting up here because I really feel it in my shoulders.
Oh yeah, it's a workout.
Yeah.
How's that? You feel good?
That was fun. I want to go
Yeah,
hunting again now.
Something that a lot of people don't
Did you want to
realize
go hunting?
about guns, if you've been around them quite a bit, as with most things that require basically any physical activity, you have a very different muscle group that you use when you're shooting that most people don't have developed very much. So like what the lady here was saying, you develop different muscles shooting than you develop in just everyday life.
Oh, Lenta. Lenta. Courage.
Wait, is you need to turn this on?
Back yourself. Oh, that thing's
This guy in here.
gnarly.
I'm gonna set our target out just a little bit further this time.
If you beat Mum,
Yeah.
I will like literally just I'll walk out of this place and never come back. I'll be gone.
The Ray-Bans camera glasses may require Facebook. It'd be a big deal breaker.
That's ridiculous. I think you just got earned your US citizenship right there.
Yeah, the card's waiting at the desk.
Yeah, she passed the test. Yeah.
Adopt me.
Nice. Alright. Take it here.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh,
There we go. Wow. Right in the middle.
that looks so uncomfortable. She's got the point of the bottom of the stock going into her
My
shoulder.
family like all better at me.
Okay. So when you shoot, if your left eye
What's that, sorry?
down, close your left eye.
Yeah, I did.
Definitely want to look.
Come on, I showed it like a musket.
This side.
Basically.
The only way to settle it
Famous
is
for
to
being accurate.
The Ray-Bans camera glasses require Facebook. Oh, it's so sad. Okay, she's got a better shouldering on that now.
Click.
All right, we're gonna bring this target in here.
Good shooting, Atlanta. That's awesome. Good stuff. Oh, here we go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Nah. No.
All right.
Redo.
Come on up here.
Redo the whole
nice
thing.
and close. We'll get your picture.
I have to ask again. Your name is Atlanta, right? Wow.
Alright.
What is going on?
So, according to my
I feel like I've been living a lie.
all we have left is your gap.
This guy, he's salty. He's salty that he wasn't good.
That's the magazine for the Gatling gun. Well, that must be how you load it. Wow.
There goes the t-shirt.
Getting my shirt out.
No, they are shooting the shirt with the Gatling gun.
So we have your
That is a cool like tourist
1862 Gatling gun. So when this gun was
tourist
first
thing to
produced
buy.
during the American Civil War, we were still using black powder. All right, you ready to shoot this thing?
Yep.
Grab our magazine here.
Yep.
I'll load it up. These become quite heavy. If you want to feel how heavy this thing is.
That's decent.
If you're the guy carrying these back and forth, you must be having as much fun as the person turning the handle.
Yeah.
Load that guy in there. There are no springs in this magazine. There's just a weight at the top pushing everything
Pure
down.
gravity.
Fed. Yep. Cool. If you want to go ahead and come on behind the gun here, I'll show you. We're held in by a set screw.
Yeah.
So as soon as I back this out, you're going to hear them all fall in.
Okay.
That's it. Just like that. Now our gun is loaded. We're going to make sure we are pointed down at that target. All right. Whenever you're ready, come on up behind the gun. Give me one quick turn of that crank.
Okay.
And remember,
Crank it.
So just one up and over.
quick turn. Yep. Here, okay. All right. We are dead on. Whenever you're ready, smooth and fast.
Oh man.
Let her rip
All right.
whenever you're ready.
Okay, ready?
Gatling guns are super cool.
Okay.
Maybe a couple more turns
I've been
to make
doing that
sure
for
we're
very
empty.
long. Your shoulder, your arm is gonna get tired.
That's a monster. Wow. Oh my goodness, can you imagine seeing that thing for the first time on the battlefield? Like, Wait while I reload my flintlock. Oh look, here's this t-shirt.
Alright, we got a bunch of holes on it.
Oh wow.
You can reach it with your thumb. You can reach up there with your thumb.
There you are.
Flip it all the way over.
Your freshly ventilated t-shirt.
Wow, nice, thank you. Yeah, look at this. Can you see the white wall?
Holding up the t-shirt with holes in it to the white wall. It's a nice idea. And as long as the holes perfectly match up with the ones on the other side.
You can see them better. You can see them. That's awesome.
Wow. That is
you
so
got a
cool.
shot right on the barrel.
What
That
did you
was
think of
fun.
That was incredible.
I'm completely hooked.
James, what did you think?
Oh man, that was.
Feel like a cowboy.
The mom here, it seems like she's the most excited to do this again. Unlike the last one we watched, where the lady was like, no, we don't have to do this ever again.
Boy, now?
Yeah.
That was cool, eh?
I'm kind of addicted.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I want to do it again.
Yeah, me too. Oh man, that was so much fun. Wow, what an experience. That was cool, man. Shoot the old Wild West gun. That's so cool. So we've got a map here. You got to put a pin of wherever you're from, and we noticed that all the way down in little old New Zealand, there is still nobody from Taupo. Let's put Taupo on the map.
Doxed.
Right on the lake. Nice, good stuff, man. Let's go.
A lot of Europe.
Represent.
Wait, hold on. I want to see the map again.
Cool. So we've got a map here. You got to put a pin.
A lot of Europe, obviously. A lot of United
wherever
States.
You're from, and we noticed that.
Looks like quite a bit of Japan. Although it went by pretty quick.
Old New Zealand, there is still nobody from Taupo. Let's put Taupo on the map. Go right on the lake. Nice, good stuff, man. Let's go. Represent. See you guys.
Like
Thank
no
you.
one from Russia.
See you later. Oh man, that was just an absolute. That was literally a blast from the past.
Stop it, Sam.
That was so good. That was actually like.
Who's this lady in orange that's following them? Wait, they picked up a new character. Who's that?
Come back and do it. Again, all of us are saying we want to come back and do more and more and more.
I want to do it again.
I know. It was so much fun.
It was so good.
That was a fun video. That was fun. I still don't know how I feel about like family vlogs. I feel like there's too many horrible stories that come out later of families that were doing vlogs. There's just I don't trust them. I don't trust them. All right, the Ray-Bans glasses though. I gotta look them up now. Ray-Bans camera glasses. $300. That's a lot of money. Oh, the Meta smart glasses. Of course they require Facebook. They're made by Meta. I also actually wear glasses, so if I got these, I would have to also get a prescription lens to put in them, which would be less than ideal. But they look neat. They have 2 cameras. I'm not sure how these work. Are these like Because I mean, you just have slightly thicker earpieces. Ultra wide 12 megapixel camera. Share to Facebook and Instagram. Can I just like download it? I don't want to. Like, I just want to download it into the glasses and then download it off the glasses. I don't want to have to like use some cloud service. Video on them. I mean, it seems like pretty good quality video for cameras built into glasses. Oh, is one of the sides of them, is the camera only on the left side? And the little thing on the right side is just like a light or something?
Today I want to answer a question that I've been getting quite a bit over the past 6 months, and that is, how are you filming the first person view shots? Because clearly there's no camera on my head, and I've been posting a lot of this content for quite a while now, and it seems to throw a lot of people off. They don't really see how I'm doing it.
The
It's actually
gooseneck
pretty
sight.
simple. It's a neat new piece of kit. I figured I would just dedicate an entire review video and show you these new glasses
I love
by
goosenecks.
Ray-Ban that have nothing to do with firearms, but with the type of filming that I do, they have been awesome, kind of a game changer on my workflow when I'm trying to produce videos. Let me go ahead and show them to you now. Today we are reviewing these, my Ray-Ban Meta glasses. For the past like 6 months on my Instagram, on my YouTube, I've been posting a ton of footage from like first person view. And a lot of people have been asking me, how in the hell are you getting those shots? Because there's no camera on my head. I'll do like a split screen filming myself shooting with my Sony that I'm using now, and I'll inject the first person view of that same clip, and people are like, whoa, hold up. How are you getting that shot?
I mean,
There's
it is
where's
a
the
cool
camera?
shot to get.
The camera this whole time has been
The
in these
double shot
glasses.
is
This
very
is a
neat.
fairly new product from Ray-Ban. This is the
Oh,
second.
he does have prescription in there. Oh my goodness. That is not a weak prescription either.
generation of the Meta sunglasses,
Oh my goodness.
or as I've used them, like prescription shooting glasses, and that's how I've been getting them. So I thought we should do a review on these, because if you're trying to get into content creation in regards to firearms and like really trying to get
That is really cool,
ultimate,
though.
like Counter-Strike first-person view camera angle, which is honestly really hard to get without GoPros mounted on.
I always forget how terrible the gun models are.
Ears, your forehead, on your chest, whatever. I've seen all different adaptations. It's kind of a difficult angle to get, and you've always got some contraption like hanging on your body the whole time, and it looks goofy, and it's just one extra thing to keep up with. Typically for me, when I go film myself shoot, I'm doing it a lot of times on my own. Rachel does help out a lot, but a lot of times I'm there by myself, toting all the guns, all the ammo, remembering what I'm filming, remembering to turn microphones on and off. The Sony camera needs batteries constantly. It's a lot. These have been nice because I wear glasses almost every day of my life. I have really bad astigmatisms. I do wear contacts from time to time, but while I'm shooting,
Astigmatism
make
is
red
rough.
dots and irons almost unusable. But if I wear my glasses, all that kind of goes away. So I've been really using glasses a lot while shooting for the past couple of years. So the fact that I've already got to wear glasses anyway at the range, when I found out about these, oh dude, straight up game changer. They film in 1080p, everything from 60 seconds, and there's an app that you have to download on your phone. And in that app, you can actually turn that up to a full 3 minutes now. When they first came
3
out, it was 1
minutes.
minute. Now it's a full 3 minutes of 1080p, first-person view shots. It has been
3 minutes is not a lot of video. So I guess it's 3 minutes, and then you like upload it, and then you can do another 3 minutes.
been awesome. As soon as I got
For
them, I
shooting
was like, oh
content
my
is
God, this is gonna
probably
be
enough.
great for shooting competitions, for training, just to have extra camera angles while I'm out there filming. Because I'm one guy, I can't have multiple cameras. It's just too much to do on my own. It's been awesome. So all the first-person view shots that you guys have been seeing on Instagram, if you do follow the channel, that link's down below as always. And all the stuff I've been injecting in the full-length videos on YouTube, it's all been these glasses. And it has generated a ton of questions. So, you know, obviously that's how. Looks very much like a regular old Ray-Ban case. There's a little charging port.
Oh, but I
really
like
great
my
giveaway,
sunglasses.
And it's a nice leather-bound case. And you'll notice there's a little green light here that pops up telling you that what's on the inside has been charged. That light will change when they need to be charged.
That is a classy looking glasses case, full of electronics.
And this is actually how you charge your glasses. So these are the glasses here. They look exactly like what I'm currently wearing on my face now. These are my regular Ray-Bans. These are the Ray-Ban Metas with the cameras. They don't look very dissimilar, as you can see there. Now, they come in a few different sizes. I believe you can get like small and large. I have a big head, but I still wear a small. And that's what they look like up close. You have on the left side a filming camera. On the right
What's that?
side, you have an actual camera that can just take photos.
Oh, so just two different cameras? Why can't you put the filming camera on that side?
And if I didn't tell you that these glasses had cameras in them from a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell. These glasses, using, you know, the camera quite a bit, will go about 4 hours. So me at the range,
I think I'd be able to tell. I mean, maybe not from like across a movie theater or something, but like across a small room, maybe. They do look slightly off. And then they've got the big circles there on the front.
all day listening to music. Yeah, they play music. I get a good 4 hours out of them. This will charge the glasses in like 15, 20 minutes. And you can get up to 15 full charges out of a full charge on this guy. So when this guy's fully charged, it will charge this guy 15 times. Like, I hardly ever charge this thing. These yellow lenses.
These do
that
look
you see
super
in
cool.
Not only these glasses, but
If I get into
my
like
regular
range content,
Ray-Ban prescription glasses. These are actually ballistic rated safety
I
lenses
might have
at
to
a
look
company
seriously into
called
something like
Hunter's
this.
Gold. I met them at a shooting competition like 3 years ago, and I've been using them ever since. They'll pop these lenses in any kind of frames you want. Any frames, it does not matter. You send in your frames, they'll install these, send them your prescription, whatever you need. They come in multiple different shades, and I've been using the piss out of them. They did not ask me to say that or make this video at all. I just love them. And oh man, I can't tell you how many times these things have been a lifesaver because these have onboard microphones for picking up your voice and speakers in your ears. You can listen to music, take calls, do a ton of shit, which is irrelevant to this video, but it's there. So why?
there's no way the speakers in these are good quality. There's no way. There's just not enough space in there for a speaker to be able to give good quality.
While I'm out filming, I've got Rachel, like, you know, always filming around with this camera, and I'll bump this guy on. Sometimes I've like forgotten to have my microphone on the Sony, so I'm like, oh my God, I lost all the audio on that shot. While I was filming with my glasses, I have audio there every time. So sometimes I've had to use the audio from the glasses so that I totally don't just ruin or have useless footage of me running competition stages. Huge lifesaver.
Okay. Oh, the audio from the glasses was way better. Wait. Wait.
Just ruin or have useless stages. Huge lifesaver.
feel like, so this is his mic audio. I feel like he switched them, because there's no reason that the mic over here, the audio would be changing when he's turning his head side to side, right? There's no reason that to be changing. Unless there's something that like I'm not thinking of that would change that. But the audio is changing when he turns his head side to side. I feel like the audio
So
got
you're
flipped
probably
on those.
wondering, how do you get all the footage off these things? It honestly could not be easier. So while you're filming, this thing's constantly tethered to your cell phone. You have to download a Meta app, okay? So while you're out
Gross.
filming, you're not around any kind of Wi-Fi. So all it's doing is, I've gotten like an hour's worth of footage at a range with these things. Not even worried about space. The second I got home and my phone was back on Wi-Fi, this thing, without even me telling it to, will start downloading all the footage to your phone in the app.
Oh, wait. What? Huh? So you can record hours of video on the glasses, but you can only record it 3 minutes at a time? Why? But why?
You can go in the app, and then the app will put it all in your phone's gallery, like easy. It even creates a document in your phone called Meta, and it backs it all up there too. So it's like, you don't even have to tell it to do that. It just does it for you. There's no way you're ever gonna lose the footage. There's no way it's ever gonna be corrupted or whatever. The second you get on Wi-Fi, it's on your phone forever. One less thing to worry about. It's been pretty nice. Real quick, I'll touch on the other things that the glasses do, but it's just irrelevant to this video. These things are hooked up to the internet. I can say, hey Meta, what's the square root of 69?
The square root of 69 is approximately 8.246.
Gross. Gross. I don't like glasses listening to me. You think I trust Facebook? No.
And there you have it. As far as operation goes, there's just a little button here that you hold down for 3 seconds. And you see that little light that just came on. I'm filming. In fact, here's what I'm filming right now. That's it. And when I'm done
Bro's
filming,
glasses are
I can either wait for my
listening
full
to
3
him.
minutes to be up or just bump the button and that footage.
I wonder what the privacy policy is on these glasses. It's probably not great. Because I remember when the Google Glass, when Google Glass came out, everyone was like super hyped about Google Glass. But then people like looked at the privacy policy and they're like, oh no. Oh dear. And then Google Glass died because of it. But now, like 11, 12 years later or something, people kind of don't care as much about privacy, unfortunately. So I wonder what the privacy is on these, if there is any at all. None, probably none.
Has stopped. Taking phone calls on these things has been dope. If I'm wearing them and I get a call, it rings in my ear. I tell them to answer, and the person on the other line can't even tell I'm not on a phone. The sound quality is that good from the mic, which is actually right on the bridge of your nose.
Press X to
So
out.
that's been awesome. My absolute favorite life hack so far with these has been the ability to like listen to music and stuff, because for my day job, I have to take a lot of what's called site specifics, where I'm staring at computers, taking like training classes so I can get into chemical plants to do my job. Those of you that are in that same world, you know that that's a constant thing you have to do. It's hours and hours and hours of training seminars. You're not allowed to touch your phone. You can't have headphones in. You can't do anything, but no one suspects that these are smart glasses. I will sit down there and listen to Theo Von's podcast for hours while everyone around me is falling asleep listening to this site-specific made in 1990.
Okay, so I understand that like having little speakers built in right by your ears can be convenient. If I'm sitting next to somebody in a quiet room and they have actual earbuds in, I can hear what they're listening to. These aren't even in your ears. There's no way the people sitting next to him aren't like, what's bro doing? Now, did they care? Probably not. Like, they're bored too. They're probably just going to listen with him. Like, but there's no way these are perfectly noise isolating. They're not even inside his ears.
Drone them to sleep, not this guy. The price, $299 is what these things start at. I literally just bought Rachel a pair. I got the frame she wanted, gloss black with the clear lenses, $299. The fact that you have smart glasses that have cameras and a recording device, you can take pictures and record, listen to music, do all the shit, and have the case that charges them like 15 times over. All of that capability, $299, and that's on.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna let you in on something here. They're selling these at a loss. Just base material production time and all that, they're selling these glasses at a loss. There's no way they're not. And same thing with smart TVs. Almost all smart TVs sold at a loss to the company. But then they basically harvest your data and sell it to people. And that makes way more money than they would make if they sold their stuff for more expensive. So the fact that these are only $300 and have all this functionality, like this is easily like 4-figure functionality at least. Like they're making money somewhere else off of what you do with these glasses. It's subsidized by Meta. Yeah, so at the very least, Meta is harvesting data collected by these glasses to help train AI. That's at the very least what they're doing. And if you're okay with that, go for it. But if you're like, ooh, it's a little sketchy, don't know how I feel about that, then figure out how you feel about it.
Honestly, how I would buy them. My recommendation, don't get the expensive ones. Don't buy the prescription versions from Ray-Ban. They're really expensive. Buy the cheapest way they make them.
Okay, but if I don't buy the prescription one, I'm blind.
For $299. And maybe like send them to Hunter's Gold, have them pop lenses in.
Okay,
or
just
have someone else pop lenses in.
Have someone else put lens in.
If you're trying to buy them for a prescription. That's a crazy price. You could have told me, I'm telling you, the capability that I've had out of these, you could have told me these were $1,200 glasses, and I thought, well, shit, I can Google things. The music's great. Oh my God, 1080p on my face. $299 was kind of unbelievable. I can't believe they're making money on that deal because they honestly are pretty great. I think
they're not. They're not making money selling these. They're making money off the data that you give them through the glasses.
They've been a huge life hack because of what I do, you know, not only for my day job, but filming all this stuff for YouTube and Instagram and all that. It's given me some amazing camera angles that.
If I got these glasses for recording videos, like for YouTube or something, that is all they would be used for. Like they come out at the range when I want to take a video of something, and they go back in the case. they're going to be getting as little data as I can give them. You haven't had a Facebook account for almost a decade? No way you'd ever get these, but the concept is super cool. if these glasses, it could work offline. Like you plug the glasses into your phone or the computer and like copy paste the files off of it. It'd be way better. I know they're peaking. I know they're peaking at the videos and the cameras and the audio you get from that. Local LAN? No, only internet. Only internet. You have to feed it through Meta AI before you can have it.
I weren't possible without buying really expensive GoPros and figuring out a way to mount them on my head, and then having to lug all that crap around while trying to shoot and be competitive. I don't even know these are there, and it has not obstructed my shooting capabilities at all because it's just a pair of glasses and I would be wearing them anyway, so that's that. My only gripe about these things, it's really the only neg, is the ratio that it films at. It does not film widescreen. It does not film full 9 by 16 full screen, you know, tall, like TikTok.
You said it filmed 1080p. How do you film 1080p if it's not in a 1080p frame? That's not how that works.
TikTok and Instagram and, you know, YouTube Shorts. It does like a 3/4 version of a ratio on your phone, so it's just kind of goofy. If I could change anything about the glasses, I wish they would just either film full-on widescreen. For YouTube, that would be great to have the full screen taken up, or I just wish it would film the full, tall, like TikTok style, where if I'm gonna post it on an app on my phone, it takes up the full screen, which is what trends today. Now it's kind of like this weird cropped 3/4 version. In fact, I'll show you here if I don't zoom up.
That's not 1080p. Unless like this is 1080 and this is like on like 700 or something. Whatever that would be.
All the way. That's the full version and it looks kind of gross. So then you have to edit it like this. You have to zoom up on it. So you're gonna end up cutting a little bit out, but it still looks really good. That's the only neg is the ratio, and other people I know that have these kind of say the same thing. They love everything about them. They just wish the ratio that it filmed in filled up the entire screen, be it tall, wide, whatever. Just fill up the entire screen, that's all I'm asking. So here we are driving the Jeep. So if you guys out there that might want to film like a first-person view driving, it's pretty cool, especially if you're working stick shifts or whatever. But we're doing like 45, 50 miles an hour. This is full wind noise, and I'm just using my normal outside voice. Beautiful lake over there. We have our windows down, so if there's wind noise, you're hearing that now. But that's one of the really cool things about these glasses, not having anything on your head if you do want to film yourself driving. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to film yourself to get those awesome camera angles while you're shooting, while you're driving.
Is it useful?
While you're rock climbing, whatever. These things have been awesome. It's just a push of a button. You get 3 minutes of honestly really crystal clear 1080p footage with really decent sound. The gunshots kind of are so-so, but everything else that isn't a gunshot,
decent sound. Decent sound is the right word.
And this is coming from a guy that thought they were super gimmicky. It's been awesome. Firm believer. These things have been great, and I'm already seeing a bunch of other people use them to film footage while they're shooting, and that's great because they work really good for that. And that's it for this video. I don't know what else to tell you. It's been good. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about them. If you've used them for shooting, how do you like them? If I missed anything or left any stone unturned on these things, any question that you may have,
vertical video. It's also not full vertical video. I mean, having the side-by-side shot here is cool, but it is a very strange aspect ratio. I don't know, these would be super cool. These glasses would be the coolest thing ever if I trusted AI. if I trusted Meta and AI, these would be the coolest glasses I've ever seen in my life. Unfortunately, I absolutely do not. So I don't know. If I ever get started filming a bunch of range content, maybe.
Drop it down in the comments. I'll try to get to it, or go comment on Instagram. If you want to see a ton of footage from these things.
All right, he's just advertising his other stuff there. Zuckerberg just wants to see what you see. Is that so invasive? Yeah, yes. Why, yes. Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I don't know. I think they're probably neat. Like, they could be a good niche tool. But if you get those, you have to be aware. You have to be aware that you're being spied on. Like, you can't just like ignore that. Yeah, if you take that into consideration and you're like, hey, I'm willing to accept that during whatever I'm doing wearing these glasses, or I'm willing to accept that literally all the time, go for it. And I may fall into that category if I ever need first-person video. But right now, don't need that. Don't trust Meta. Meta is absolute. Yeah. Yes, they are. Like they are selling your data. And if you're okay with that, go for it. I would rather they didn't. So I'm not going to give them extra data. They already have too much. All right, but we've got one more video to watch. One more video. So we've got another Adam Koser. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I apologize. Adam. Brit shocked at at things Americans own that British people don't. I don't know, his other video that I saw was pretty good. So he could have another banger video here. The glasses are just Zuck trying to learn how to be human by the power of observation. I mean, have you seen pictures of him recently? He looks way more human than he did just a few years ago. All right, let's give this a watch.
Well, good evening and hello. Today we're going to be reacting to 7 things Americans have more than the British people. There's probably about 7 billion things Americans have more than us, but we're going to be starting with this 7. Firstly, happy bloody Christmas. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support you guys have given my channel over the
Merry Christmas, chat. In February.
Past year. It's been absolutely insane. You're great. Secondly, you're great. Thirdly, hey, did you guys join the live stream yesterday?
Chat, you're okay sometimes too.
Here that we did on YouTube. If you did you enjoy it? If you did, you probably seen that I was in a dress at some point. And again, if you did, somebody thought that I was some part of some sort of
in a dress
humiliation ritual, and he left this comment, and I was kind of shocked. What the absolute f is wrong with people? Thirdly, you're great. Let's do this.
I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America
lost in the pond.
And one of those memos pertains to the things we own, whether that's money, a house,
Okay.
your soul. We all have things in our possession.
We don't
that
own our
make
souls
us
anymore.
who
We just talked
are.
about that.
After living in the United States for 16 years, I've come to find that Americans are more likely to own certain things than British people are. Same is true in reverse.
Okay.
But that's not what this video is about. Now,
Yeah,
if you
Americans
own a free
can have guns
subscription
and
to this
knives.
YouTube channel, thanks. If not,
Welcome.
do that now. Sorry for
I'm pretty sure I do. Oh no, I am. I am now. Oh my God, Lawrence, I'm so sorry.
Meantime, here are 7 things
I'll
that
subscribe to him.
Americans are
I liked
more
his last
likely to
video.
own than British people.
Okay. Car.
And the first thing that we're going to talk about is cars. And you might...
What? Wait a minute.
Where's the guns?
What do you mean?
Where's the guns?
Thinking, Lawrence, that's not surprising. You always talk about how America has a really large car culture. And this is true, but I think that ignores the fact that when I lived in Britain, I was far more likely to experience a traffic jam. Why is that, Lawrence? Well, because we have way more people in a smaller area. And so even though there are fewer cars per person, there are still millions of cars. So
True.
that probably cemented in my head a false impression of just how many cars we have in England compared to here. But there's no arguing with facts.
Also, public
even though
transportation
some of you
just
try.
doesn't work in the United States.
91% of households own at least one car, while in the UK it's closer to 77%. Of course, America
Is it only 91%? There's almost 10% of people who don't have a car? That's crazy. I would have thought it'd be closer to like 95, 96%.
don't just stop at one car. They're often juggling 2, 3,
That's
maybe
actually
4 vehicles
insane.
per family. Practically enough to start a car dealership. This partly explains why in the state of Montana, each resident averages nearly 2 cars. In Britain, if some...
There's no... Alexa!
Well, yeah. Of course. Of course you gotta have 2 cars if you're in Montana. Like, you gotta have your commuting car, of course. And then you gotta have, like, a truck or, like, a work vehicle. At least. At a minimum, you gotta have those 2. Because, like, a truck, super nice, super cool to have. Especially out in the country. You know, you gotta haul stuff, move stuff around. But also, trucks take a lot more gas. Don't want to use that all the time. Yeah, exactly. Not the BAFTA. You need a car to get parts for your broken car.
I need a population count in Montana immediately. Alexa, how many people are in Montana?
12?
According to the 2020 US Census, the population of Montana is 1.08 million people, which is a 9.6% increase over the 2010 US Census.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Somebody owns 2 cars, they're either...
Well, did he say 90% or everyone?
In the state of Montana, each resident averages nearly 2
Each
cars.
resident?
If somebody owns 2 cars, they're either a millionaire
That sounds
or
about right.
a car thief. In fact, the idea of parking more than 1 car outside of your average British home sounds like a logistical nightmare.
Kinda does, to be
Brits are
honest.
debating whether to pay
Kinda
for an
does.
MOT this year, Americans are hopping into their pickup trucks, SUVs, and maybe even a spare sedan.
Yeah,
Perhaps
checks out.
one of the more surprising entries on this list is that Americans are more likely than British people to own a dog. Firstly, I can say that anecdotally as somebody who lived in Britain for
What is this-
a long time and didn't
what is this
own
little
my
itty-bitty-
own dog,
itty-bitty
but
dog?
did after I moved to the United States.
Okay.
Therefore, that's proof. It's just not very good.
Wait, they don't have dogs in the UK? That's why they're so miserable. Oh my goodness. We figured it out. We figured out why people in the UK are so miserable all the time. Because they don't have dogs. And they're eating beans for breakfast. I think Montana is one of the states that lets you get permanent plates for old trucks. As everybody should. That, the food and women. Yeah, America's just better. America's just better, isn't it? Stat may be inflated though, since rich people register cars in Montana to dodge taxes on them. Wait, I can do that? Hold on. Wait, Wait, this is an option? Do I have to have a residence in Montana? Because that'll make it more difficult.
Not that
Before
good.
we look
You're
at the
gonna-
facts again,
you got more.
I have more anecdotes. Because initially, after I moved to the US, I lived with my in-laws who had 240 dogs. It was 3 dogs, but I mean, still, 3 dogs feels like a lot, especially as somebody who raised a puppy last year.
I have 3 ADHD riddled chihuahuas. I can attest to that. That's actually factual correct. 1 chihuahua equals about 80.
I feel like
dogs.
3 isn't
Just
that
saying.
many.
Yeah. And yet,
Three dogs is not that many. Like it's I feel like 3 is like slightly more than average. I could be wrong.
it feels like it's not particularly uncommon in America. In Britain, as my wife said to me the other day, we seem to have a concern about leaving dogs
I can see
alone when
large
we go
dogs.
to
Large
work,
dogs
which is
being
fair
way more
enough, but
common
I'm,
in the United
you know,
States.
a YouTube sensation, and I work from home, so I don't have that problem.
Lawrence, we really need to work on your relatability.
That said, it is one thing to feel that Americans have more dogs than British people. Once again, here's voiceover Lawrence from the basement to give you the facts. Statistically, around 40% of American households have at least one dog, which means that the other 60% have made a mistake. Compare this to the UK, where the percentage is thought to be between 30 and 36%. So why is there a disparity? Well, maybe it's because dogs
36%?
require something that we as a nation of British people haven't quite figured out.
No gardens.
Enthusiasm. Either way, Americans don't just
Enthusiasm.
live with dogs, they treat them like royalty.
That checks out.
Doggy daycare,
Good.
pop cups, Halloween costumes.
Oh.
And I was about to say that it all sounds a little
No,
bit much,
I don't
but
do
then
that.
I remembered
I don't do
Arthur
that.
has enjoyed all 3 of those things.
Yep.
Dogs bring us joy, but there's one animal out there that insists on doing the opposite. Data brokers. Data brokers are those entities that sell your personal information.
Oh, and she are good, man. A gun? Yeah, well, this is...
Let's go.
Now we're getting-
This is this is what we're here for.
When I was doing research for this video, my face turned into thumbnail.
Plead the
Lawrence,
fifth.
Because, and I hope you're sitting down for this, Americans are more likely to own a gun than British people. What? Which might
That's
sound
crazy.
like sarcasm, but one thing that often
course,
doesn't get
yes.
spoken about when it comes to Britain is we do have guns. It's true. Contrary to popular belief, not all
Yeah.
guns are completely banned
British people
across
can
the
have
UK.
flood guns.
they
It's
go
heavily
hunting for ducks
regulated.
and shit,
In order
right?
To obtain a rifle or a shotgun, a civilian must obtain applicable licenses and must have a valid reason for owning one. These reasons include sport shooting and hunting, but don't extend to firing off a few rounds at midnight on New Year's Eve. And yes, that last sentence was aimed at Chainsaw Jim. However, as is famously
Chainsaw
known,
Jim?
this pales in comparison to gun ownership in the United States. In the
Everywhere
US, it
pales
turns
to
out
gun
there are
ownership in
more
the United
guns
States.
than people. For every 100
We gotta pump that number up. We gotta pump that number up. We gotta get to 2 times. 2 times as many guns as there are people. Rookie numbers.
There's no way. Okay, no, that kind of makes sense because... No, it doesn't actually. Take it back. What?
Americans, there are about 120 firearms, making it the highest such ratio in the world.
It's only 1.2? An old statistic. Pre-COVID statistic. It's got to be higher than that now. It's got to be at least 1.4. It's got to be. And that's just the guns they know about. There's ones they don't know about. Thank you, 3D printer bros. I think you're doing weird stuff, and I don't want one, but keep going.
World. For sake of comparison, 100 Brits will statistically have about 5, which is similar to the percentage of Brits that have been thrown
That's
out of a pub.
crazy.
Coincidence? I don't know. So Brits often ask me, ooh, Lawrence, how many guns do you see every single day? And the answer to that is next to 0, because unless you happen to be friends with hunters, members of the police force, or gangs, people aren't just wielding them on the street, they conceal them in their clothes. I don't have X-ray eyes, so I just assume that maybe
Yeah,
they're there.
yeah.
There's a surprising lack of visibility around guns. And you might say, Lawrence,
Yeah.
that's because you live in Illinois where they have strict open carry laws, but the thing is, I also lived in Indiana where they don't, and it was the same story.
Wait, does the law change per state? Like, for like determining whether like Okay, so what state am I allowed to walk about with my hand? You know what I mean? I will wield this and I will shoot it into the clouds. Obviously, there's no states that allow you to.
Yeah, you don't get to just fire off guns in public. That is that is illegal. Don't do that.
Shit, is there? I mean, is there does there have to be a law that allows it, or does there just have to be a law that doesn't allow it? Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, this is America. This is America. You have to have a law that says you can't do it. If there's not a law about it, assume you can do it.
Like, does the law have to say you can do it? I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Really just pointing this out so
shut
that my
up.
Aunt Mildred stops asking.
What I was trying to get at is how many or what states are you allowed to walk about with it in your pocket or on your hip? Let me know down below.
All of them. All of them. In every state you're allowed to carry. Some states it is much more difficult than others, granted. California, New York, etc. But theoretically, all of them.
If I'm all right. Walking down the street, I think I've maybe seen one gun in 16 years wielded on the street, and it was a super soaker.
Well, there you go then.
Yes, a lot of Americans.
Okay, so I don't see people open carrying often in public, like going to the grocery store, going shopping, whatever. But I do see it. I do see it. Like probably once every couple weeks or so. But I am also in the great country of Texas, so that that could be a factor in that. Is no Canada? Canada is not a state. You can get non-resident permits in Cali now. Oh. Oh. I wonder how difficult that is. If I ever go to TwitchCon, I might have to look into getting a California carry permit. Although I think they probably wouldn't be allowed in the convention anyways.
American households, I would imagine, do own a Bible. And that's because I think Americans in general, if they are religious, are more likely to wear their religion on their sleeve than we are in Britain, where people, generally speaking, keep that to themselves.
Okay.
I think, as well, it's fair to say that Britain is a more secular culture. We've got a higher percentage of people there that
bunch of heathens over there in the UK.
Non-practicing religious people. Whereas here, while, you know, America doesn't have churches that are 800 years old, it does have churches on about every corner trying to compete with Starbucks. And so Bibles, as well as crucifixes on walls, and maybe a Bible verse or two hanging on the same wall, is just something you see way more of here. You know, even people
The
like
Church of England.
I can get on board with that one.
Church of England is a joke, you're correct.
Have that stuff on their walls because it's just sort of culturally ingrained. Here's a statistic for you. In the US, nearly 88% of households own at least one Bible. And not just that, the average household owns 4, about 1 for each car. Now, I couldn't find any reliable statistics for Britain, but I did find this. Right. Only 6%.
Maybe a silly question, but why do we need 4 though? It doesn't.
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out, because I, just like guns, am bringing up that average. How many do I have? If we count portions, like not the entire text of the Bible, if we count like just little bits, like a Gospel of John or something, right? Probably have like 12 at least. Guns, no Bibles.
Isn't 1 enough? Maybe 2? Why we got 4?
No, and there no. There's also different translations, right? The Bible wasn't originally written in English. Like you've got different translators who translated it different throughout history. You know, you've got King James, you've got the NASB, and you've got different yearly versions of each of those. Not every year. They're not releasing a new one every year. Like every 10 years or so. As dialogue changes, as words change meaning. Like you're going to see the word gay used a lot differently in a 2020 Bible than a 1940 Bible, because the meaning of the word changed.
Brits actively practice Christianity or regularly read the Bible, whether it's a sign of devotion or, you know, a cultural habit. The Bible is clearly a key player in American households, and as for Britain, let's just say the Bible's collecting dust next to that unopened copy of Pride and Prejudice.
Gross. Clean off that book.
Gym memberships. And some of you might be watching this going, isn't America famously kind of overweight and out of shape? And while there are very much elements of that, it's also a country...
You know why this is, though? You know why
that's because of Red Dye number 4.
Process toward the US, people being obese. It's because there's just so many people, man. And it's the biggest country in the world in terms of, like, it being out there, you know? So I guarantee you there's more, like, there's more obese people in so many other countries in the world than there is actually America per capita. Like, per fucking...
I want to agree with him on this one, but I just can't. I just can't agree with him. Per capita, America's obesity is ridiculous. Is it as bad as the media makes it seem? No. It's still pretty bad, though.
In 5 people, every what in 5 people, I bet you that America isn't that high on the list. I could be wrong. I'd like someone to actually correct me in that. I guarantee it's not. It's just the media tells you that.
Extremes.
The media does make it look worse.
To the extent that
but it is still
culture,
bad.
Just like car culture, just like any other embedded culture within American culture, is a real thing. You could be driving through Chicago just down the street and you look to your right and see people working out through a window. And these are not uncommon. But for me, growing up in Britain, I think the last time I went to a gym was at school. Actually, I think that's still the case. I don't know why that is. I think we're a nation of joggers, so we like to work out that way. And cycling. I think our country has the infrastructure for outdoor exercise.
You gotta get buff. Gotta get buff.
The United States does.
Can't get buff jogging.
I think you're less likely to find a sort of public swimming bath. Like,
I feel like it's changed over the past lot of years now. I feel like
a public bath in Britain. I don't know how I feel about that. I do know how I feel about that. I don't like it. A swimming bath? A public pool? A swimming pool? This is why we had a Revolutionary War.
Like, there used to be a lot of the jogging culture here used to be so much bigger than what it used to be, but I'm telling you now, they've kind of converted to the gym. The gym culture here in the UK now is so much bigger than what it used to be 10 years ago. Like, it's huge now. I don't see many people out doing that and that many jogging anymore, to be honest. People still do it, but like, I know a lot of people, and it used to be quite popular here, but it ain't anymore. A lot of people do go to the gym instead.
Cardio sucks.
And you know what?
I agree.
It's good to see, because they're in there making them gains.
They do exist here,
you know what I mean?
But in Britain they're far more common, although the one that I grew up with in my hometown closed down, so I don't know how true that's still.
Why is bro swimming with his head above the surface the whole time? Does my guy not know how to hold his breath? Like, just put your head down. That's how you're supposed to swim.
Is. I think it's just we have different ways of staying in shape. Statistically, around 24% of Americans claim to have a gym membership, which sounds impressive until you realise it still is. I think it's just we have different ways of staying in shape. Statistically, around 24% of Americans claim to have a gym membership, which sounds impressive until you realise that most of us think that leg day is walking to and from the basement, and cardio means bending down to tie your shoelace. Meanwhile, the British approach fitness with a little more subtlety. About 14% of Brits are signed up for a gym, but it's not because they're less active. After all, lugging around 4 shopping bags of Tesco meal deals has its own charm. Why sweat in Lycra when you've got the great outdoors and a pot noodle as your workout incentive?
I mean, that's kind of true, though, isn't it? It's kind of true.
Sweatpants.
Something
that it's all I wear.
Sweatpants. Perhaps not unrelated to the obesity statistic.
a gymnasium, sweatpants. I remember having a pair
I literally
of
live in them
when I was a child.
all the time.
I don't remember owning a single pair since then. In Britain, it could be that we're less likely to embrace casual fashion.
You know what? I actually hate wearing anything else. Cargo pants, jeans, fucking hate them. I hate them. I wear sweatpants every day. I'd wear them.
Oh no.
I'd wear them everywhere if I could.
Although I do.
Oh no, I am just the opposite. You're not gonna catch me dead in some sweatpants. Give me jeans. Give me cargo pants. Sweatpants are awful. I hate them so much.
Shell suits. Here, sweatpants aren't just the fashion choice of the gymnasium goers. I sometimes see people walking down this street in them, or going to the shops, or sitting in a restaurant. And frankly, they just look a little bit silly. Although I've just remembered I was wearing a raccoon suit earlier. So what do we think, voiceover Lawrence? Are your observations of sweatpants accurate? Americans are nearly twice as likely to own a pair of sweatpants compared to their British counterparts.
They're the best.
And that's not just some stat I've made up.
I don't even own a pair of sweatpants.
But it sounds right. Meanwhile, across the pond, Britons seem to reserve their sweatpants for painting the house. It's less Netflix and chill and more DIY and drill.
I wore them every day. Every single day.
But maybe it comes down to the weather. I mean, Americans enjoy
unless I'm going out somewhere, I have to put on some cargo pants.
Hate it. Bliss, whereas Brits don't do.
You wear sweatpants as housewear pajamas? You wear clothes to bed? Why? You own zero sweat anything? Workout clothes just in general, I'm not a huge fan of. Which is why I don't work out at a gym, I work out at home. Because I don't like wearing workout clothes. But also I can't wear like jeans to work out, right? And you guys can figure out where that's going. EDC sweatpants? That's crazy. I don't work out as often as I should. But I'm skinny, but I'm not like weathering away. Sweatpants, yeah, you can't carry as well with sweatpants. You also can't carry as much with sweatpants. Like when I'm wearing jeans, like I can carry like my phone, my wallet, 2 guns, some extra magazines, my keys. And we haven't even started hanging stuff on the belt yet. We haven't even gotten to cargo pants. Sweats with an inner belt loop. Belts are too good. I can't not wear a belt.
That. So, is this a love story between
this?
Americans and their joggers? Or just a cultural misunderstanding about what's truly formal wear for a Target run? Either way, the numbers don't lie, even made-up ones. Sweatpants are basically America's second uniform. Not to finish talking about toilets, but we're going to finish talking about toilets. Because in the vast majority of the more than 10
not in the
American
same
addresses
bathroom.
that I've lived at, there has been a second toilet. Am I complaining? No, because then you get one to yourself when you live with only one.
Oh,
other
like a
person.
second
Mine's
bathroom?
the basement one. But in Britain, a second toilet within a house, I think would be considered a luxury. And maybe that...
Really?
What? Maybe 20 years ago it might have been a luxury, but like I would say nearly every house in the UK now.
I was going to say, there's no way.
Not nearly every, that's wrong. That's talking shit. But no, a lot of houses here do have... I can't remember the last time I was in any house that didn't have 2 toilets. Can't remember any.
That's down to the fact that our houses are smaller or that we don't have White Castle. But I think every address that I lived at in Britain had just the one, which is really bad when it gets blocked and you live with 5 people.
Shocking.
According to a recent survey,
5 people in one
of
bathroom?
US homes have 2 bathrooms.
What about UK?
compared to just 27% in the UK. Now,
It's not possible.
I'm sorry, that can't be true. That cannot be true. There's no way. But what do you mean survey? Where are you going? Are you going to like an old village and doing the survey there? Or are you going to like a place? See, it depends where you go though. You know what I mean? It depends where you go. You could go to like a place with new builds or like builds. Every house that's been built in the last 20 years has surely got 2 bloody toilets in it, man. There's no way. Where are you doing the survey? Alexa, how many houses in the UK have 2 toilets in them?
From answers.com. But there are around 25 million households. If you assume an average of 2 toilets per household, that would give 50 million. So there's roughly 1 per person.
I have no idea what that means. All right.
I think that was absolutely not helpful.
It's a logistical dream.
AI
Imagine
spouting
never having
garbage.
to queue up at 7 a.m, dodging flatmates in
Yeah, it's
fluffy
good.
robes while clutching a toothbrush like a weapon of war. So why is there a disparity?
Can I just say something real quick? Whenever I lived with my mum and dad, they had 2 toilets. And I remember I got my bedroom extended, got my bedroom made bigger, and they kind of got rid of their ensuite bathroom in their bedroom so that my bedroom could be bigger because it was kind of conjoined on the same wall. So technically right now they only have 1 toilet. So what I've just been talking about there for the past 5 minutes, ignore it all.
Well, it boils down to that thing again.
This guy had his bedroom expanded into the bathroom. If he doesn't have a toilet in his room, he has gravely missed out on an opportunity.
Space. The average American home is over twice the size of the average British one, meaning there's plenty of room to fit
Over
that extra
twice
throne.
the
Although in
size.
Britain, we do have actual thrones.
Yeah, I believe that.
That was it. I'm
Lawrence,
sure there are plenty
thank you,
more
brother.
things that American...
Great video as always, Lawrence.
I believe
Thank you
American
so
houses
much.
are
All right,
twice
ladies
as
and
big.
gentlemen. Well, I'm uploading this on Christmas Eve, so I hope you guys have a great bloody holiday. Have a great new year. And yes, let me know down below if you like bananas. Goodbye.
Maybe he's sharing the room with siblings. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't think so. I mean, even if you are sharing a room with siblings, like having a toilet in the room, still a missed opportunity. That'd be great. I want a toilet in my room. Like, not like right by my bed, like on the other corner. It'd be so convenient. You don't have to like go through a door, go into another room to go to the bathroom. Like if you have to pee in the middle of the night, you just like roll out of bed, walk across the room, do your business, and go back to bed. Perfect. It's perfect. There's no way that could go wrong. Although, maybe after like, after like a rough, like some rough Indian food, maybe it'd be good to be able to lock that in a different room. That might be good. Master bedroom with a bathroom tub setup. Okay, calm down there, Mr. Fancy Pants. Calm down there. Mossy wants some Hera furniture. Hera furniture on this? What Hera furniture would go on this? You want to put like the Hera CQB grip on it or something? What Hera furniture even would go on that? The Hera stock? You couldn't put the Hera stock on this. This has a different stock connection than a normal Mossberg. This has... Let's see if we can do it. Get off. This has a quick detach system going on back here. I don't think you can put a Hera stock on that. Just a hunch. This would be really handy if I had like an actual stock to put on it. But I don't. So, Put that on there. Twist that. Lock it down. Easy. Made it work, I did. Okay, Yoda. Oh no, cat hair. Cat hair's not allowed on the guns. Yeah, we do have kind of the boat anchor shape holding that down. Yeah, I don't know how a Hera stock would attach to that. You'd probably have to heavily modify the Hera stock. I feel like, so if you were able to get just this metal insert and then like press that into a Hera stock in the right spot, then maybe. But you need this metal insert. But like pressing that metal insert into something else, be able to QD to a Hera stock, that could be pretty good. On the topic of Mossbergs, am I gonna buy their Halo shotgun? No. Absolutely not. As soon as they make it top loading instead of bottom loading, I'll consider it. Dremel plus JB Weld can make anything happen. That and a little bit of duct tape. Let's see. Let's look up Hera. Nope. Hera CQB stock. So obviously, we're going to be talking about the Gen 1, because the Gen 2 is atrocious. But like, if you get like a custom conversion piece to go between these that has that metal insert in it, it's not impossible. CQR stock, excuse me. I was calling it the CQB stock. CQR stock. Thank you for making me Gunsmith. I'm just a Dremel. The SBR Hera build is so dumb. Vibe's pretty hard though. Printer go burr. I don't think I trust anything that comes out of my 3D printer with 12 gauge recoil. Gen 2 is new Coke. Gen 2, for those who don't know, is this absolute nonsense. This is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's got like no space back here on the actual stock. It's got the most aggressive finger grooves I've ever seen in my life. Thumbhole stock, by the way. Although, to be fair, this one is too. But this one's uglier. and you put it on a gun, and somehow it looks worse than it did off the gun. What is that nonsense? Yeah. And they also have, where is it? CQR. They have the front grips as well. So the regular front grips, pretty chonky, right? But like ergonomically, they look pretty all right. Like if you want like a sci-fi build that you don't care about the weight, go for it. Nonsense, derogatory. But then they also make the Gen 2, which, while it is nowhere near as offensive as the CQR Gen 2 stock, it's still a downgrade from Gen 1. Mesa tactical and stock adapters. Oh no. Tactical stocks, spare parts, stock and adapter kits. Oh my goodness, why do you have this giant slidey down thing? That's awful. We've got Mossberg 500, 590, Remington 870, Beretta 1301, Remington TAC 13. So the problem is, none of these would work for me. Because this is the 500 Flex, which literally has a different attachment point back here. It's like you might be able to modify this one. First of all, Flex is dumb. Flex is not dumb. You're wrong. Flex is cool. And it's the one that I wanted. Which I'll be honest, I definitely am not taking advantage of like any of the Flex capability here. Because it's got the QD grip back here. This forend also QD. So you can like, I don't know, like put hunting furniture on this or something. But I like the cool tacticalness of the Flex. Flex is super dumb, just like swappable calibers. Okay, but I like this one specifically because this is the law enforcement version of the Flex. So you've got the breacher barrel with the built-in breacher. This is a machined part of the barrel. That is all one unit. It's not like threaded on there and pinned and welded or anything. And you've got your tactical forend, which I also am not using properly because there's no light on it. And you've got your controls back here that all fit my hands perfectly. All the controls fit my hands perfectly. It's just so good. So good. Everything about this gun, other than the heat shield. I wish I had a better heat shield, but that one's pretty okay. Everything about this gun is perfect. Also, it's pretty heavy. And so you can one-hand this without too much work. And then you look super impressive. Which really is the important part. love your 590A1 with 0% flex parts. Does it have a breacher on it? I'm a big fan of the breacher. There is also another very important reason why I had to have specifically the flex. There's a light 512 and Harastock with the HKG3 sling. But the other very important reason why I needed this one specifically. And this is a very important reason. And this one, it does have the non-tactical forend. But I could get this forend if I wanted to. Cause flex. Bad reason? You're wrong. You're wrong. It's a very good reason. Because I can is never a bad reason. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know, the Harastock on a Mossberg or Remington or something does sound pretty cool. Sounds like it could vibe pretty hard. That's not what I wanted this one to be. Because I need to buy more shotguns. I need to buy more all guns. I need all of them. I do need to get an 870 of some kind at some point. 870 is one of the best sounding shotguns. Like just running the pump. Oh, the 870 sounds so good. I don't know what about the 870 is the magic sauce. It makes it sound so nice. But oh boy, does it sound nice. All right, it is unfortunately time for me to be starting to wrap up stream here, because I do have to get up far earlier than I want to in the morning. Oh, I only have to be up in like 6.5 hours. So flex is dumb because no bayonet lug. You just have to get the Picatinny bayonet attachment, and you can just put it on your pump handle. Plenty of time? That is not plenty of time. You are incorrect. All right, but we're going to be starting to wrap up stream here. So, we are going to raid out today. Who do we raid today? The Mari is doing a charity stream. Charity streams are very cool. Let's do that. Let's raid Mari, the crackhead goldfish VTuber. Mari _EN. So we are going to be raiding out today. The rest of this week, many exciting streams incoming. Schedule posted in Discord. But real quick, Tuesday's off day. The Fentsar herself. Yes, the Fentsar herself. So Wednesday, we're doing gun cleaning stream. Thursday, another just chatting, hanging out stream. Friday, Valentine's Day, we're doing a romantic Valentine's Day stream. That'll be something. Be there for that. Saturday, we're gonna try a community gaming day, probably Helldivers. And then Sunday, we're trying a new content category. We're gonna do a challenge / endurance stream with Pickles. Be there for that. So until next time, until Wednesday, I will see you all later. Thank you, Majestic Potato,